I want this man to be no more.
Thanks for subscribing. Good evening, sports fans. How are we doing? Happy Tuesday, one and all. I can't lie, I'm a shell of a man. No loud noises today, please. How are we all doing? Welcome in, everyone. It's a pleasure to see so many of you here so early. As always, I take a little break and you keep coming back. Thank you all very much for being here. I appreciate it. How are we?
To be no more.
To be no more. And that's already giving me a headache. How are we doing, though? First things first, I want to say a massive, massive thank you, Benny. I know I saw that you were lurking because you're working, but the man has renewed that season ticket for 6 months. Thank you very much for the generosity before the starting screen had even stopped. Thank you very, very much for renewing that season ticket. How are we all doing? We've got a lot of action today. I don't know if you've seen the message in the Discord or the tweet or however you see your A1 War Go Live messages. We got a lot of action. We've managed to get ourselves up the league table, so we've got some league action coming. We've got European action coming. We're playing AC Milan second after the first game. Then we've got a Premier Sports Cup quarter-final as well. We're actually going to play some Foot Managers today. But most importantly, I want to hear how you've all been. I've disappeared a bit over the weekend, as I said, struggling a little bit with a sore head and feeling a bit fragile. I was in what can only be described as Butlins with sun. Benidorm for the weekend. And I'm struggling. How are we all doing, though? It's a pleasure to see you all. Happy Tuesday to you all. John was first through the door. How are we, John? First Welshie and first through the door as well. Banging on that door until it opened. Queuing just behind him was Matt as well. Welcome to the pair. Yeah, happy Tuesday. How are we both? Mad at first through the door, though. He barged his way in. I don't care who was first in the queue. Mad at is always in first. How are we, Mad at? I need to catch up with the wonderful videos we get from Mad at and Bongo. As I said, I wasn't really on my phone over the weekend, so I've missed the wonderful videos. I'm going to have to catch up with them. But how are we doing? How is it in sunny Spain today? It's very warm here in the UK. I imagine Spain's doing okay. Although, actually, I don't know what it was like in Madrid. It wasn't hugely warm for me over the weekend, to be honest. I still managed to get a bit of a sunburn. But here we are.
What a baby.
How are we doing? Mr. Scotsman's in, and he's got Lazy Ben playing already. How are we, Mr. Scotsman? I hope you're doing very, very well. How is the YouTube live going? Brivet's in. Sorry, who's this? New streamer. I see Viva put that. How are we, Brivet? How did you find your day out at Wembley? I know the result was awfully frustrating, but did you manage to have a good day out? I hope at least. It wasn't, I mean, for me, it just wasn't a great game of football, was it? I watched it, didn't really enjoy it, to be honest. I hope you had a good day, though, Brivet. Benny, again, thank you very much for renewing that season ticket. Absolute hero. Lurking, cause working. Have a good stream. Well, thank you very much for the generosity. I really do appreciate it. Brivet, I'm doing. That's it. How are you doing, Brivet? Mad people catching up. Viva, new streamer, who this? I've made it back, people. And I may not be back to the full schedule this week, but close to. I won't be streaming on Saturday this week as I do have the charity walk. Exclamation mark charity if anyone was interested, sorry. I can't speak. Anyone interested in giving to a brilliant cause, we do have, I'm doing a marathon distance charity walk at the weekend. So if anyone was interested in sparing any pennies to a fantastic cause, that'd be much appreciated. Fantasy is renewed. We've got the subscription up and running. What I've done today is we have got a one-off for the stream again. I was going to discuss with you guys, do we want to go moving forward? So today is going to be a leaderboard just at the stream. Going forward, do we want to do the season-long game? So you'd pick your picks, they'd stay across multiple streams, but then you get transfers, or do we want to keep doing it per stream? It's up to you. I did what I did today, and I thought we'd have a chat about it. Bongo's here. How are we, Bongo? 15th. I don't know about that. I don't know. I think he's further up the pecking order than that. How are we, Bongo? Happy Tuesday to you. I hope you're doing very, very well. It's boiling. It is indeed, Brivet. I'm rather warm. Footy shorts and a footy shirt for once. I've got the charity town top on. What do we think? G&G, we need to sack those stewards, by the way. That's just popped up on the screen. We need to sack the stewards. 45 stream streak from G&G. Thank you very much for the company, sir. I appreciate it. And speaking of the amount of streams, today brings us to 75 with Edinburgh, by the way. We are 3/4 of the way to 100. Crazy that we'd made it this long. There was a few times it looked like we'd get sacked. But here we are. Who'd have thought it? Flight Simulator, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Football referees need to ban Chelsea from cheating. What's the reference here, Flight Simulator? What's the relevant cheating we're talking about? I hope you're doing well, though, apart from being angry at referees. Mada says this song seems to have some non-PG words, so you'll never hear anything non-PG from me. The chat, the music, we're all adults here. I stream in the evening. I'm sure you guys can just cover your ears, but I don't say anything bad. Brivett says, Mr. Scott's been crying already. It must have been the Flower of Scotland. Bedders is in. How are we, Bedders? I hope you're doing very, very well. I hope this stream... I know we caught up anyway. I messaged you about it, but I hope the stream over the weekend went very, very well. It sounds like Among Us was a grower. Maybe not a shower. That got weird. But I hope the stream went very, very well. To be the nation again, there we go. Matt has already come in with a career path quiz. I will get that on the screen once we move over, sir. Don't you worry. Bedders has got... Oh, we're dancing here already. Look at this. John's got Bongo wiggling as well. We're catching up with each other. You'll have to see it. The real question from Bongo, will Josh be a shell of his former self after the weekend? I can confirm, yes, he is, yeah. Yesterday was a rather dark day. I very much closed the curtains, curled up in a ball, ordered a Domino's, and didn't speak to anyone. It was rough. Anyway, how are we doing? John, he's got the emote going. G&G's here. Evening, myself and chat. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Happy Tuesday to you, G&G. I hope you're doing fantastically well. I hope you've had a good weekend. I hope your week started well. And thank you again for the company on that 45 stream streak. Absolute hero. We've had a shout out for the Mad Hatter. He is now... He's no longer waiting for his debut stream. It has happened. So make sure you jump over there and give the man a follow. Streaming some Windrows with the local legends that are Bedders and Bongo. And there's rumours I might be getting involved myself as well. Although Bongo is trying not to give me any armour. He wants me dying to birds. But make sure to get over there and give the man a follow. You will not regret it. We got a bird quiz from Brivett as well. We'll get that on the screen once we move over. It's at Manchester. I think it was Norfolk. Oh, I've scrolled. Hang on. I've lost it. Here we go. Last time he took a little break. It was 2 years long. I'm back. Guess who's back? Back again.
Thanks for
Lazy
subscribing.
Ben's renewed the season ticket. What an absolute hero. Actually, do you know what? A less sunburnt man just popped up in the bottom corner there. I'm probably the sunburnt man at the moment. Lazy Ben, thank you very much for renewing the season ticket. Absolute hero. 24 months, by the way. That is 2 years for those that are up there with their maths. Ben, thank you very much for the generosity. Absolute hero. How are you doing? Welcome in. Happy Tuesday to you. I hope you're doing very, very well. I've seen that shirt somewhere before. You got yourself... Is yours turned up, has it, Bedders? Has it turned up? Bad result, class day. That's good, though. I'm glad you had a good day, at least. At least
to be no more.
I did not, Brivett, to the answer of seeing a certain Vicky. I did not. Matt says we have a lot of action. Yeah, the man finding the continue button again is going to be the real thriller, high-octane action here, as always. We're going to be on this chatting screen for a while. I'm just catching up with you wonderful people. That's the main thing. Oh, the good day, I'm assuming. Saved you a few quid on the final, too. There you go, exactly. Brivett says Aronson, the American bloke, has to score, will be a completely different game. I can't remember, to be honest. I was a little bit blurry, but I remember it being a very, very lacklustre game. Mr. Scotsman says YouTube is off a cliff while the kids were off school and now the in-laws are on holiday, so I need to watch them while working. I see, okay, well, life is life and it tends to do that. But you'll get to it, Mr. Scotsman, I'm sure. James is here. Happy Tuesday to you, James. I hope you've had a brilliant start to your week. How are we? How did the Hibs get on at the weekend? I know the answer because I was keeping an eye on the score because we had a Rangers fan on the stag do. I want to say 9. Was it 9 men and then a loss in the end? Was that Hibs? I think it was, wasn't it? Palace News is the first through the door. Not quite, but he tried anyway. How are we, Palace News? I hope you're doing very, very well. Happy Tuesday. How are we doing? Scubs is here as well. Happy Tuesday, Scubs. I hope you've had a fantastic weekend. How did the Adrionians get on over the weekend? More importantly, how's Scubs? How are we doing? I'm going to order that shirt, Belter. What, this? You like it, yeah? It is a good one. It's for charity as well. You'd love to see it. Can't win. We're all adults. Okay, well, okay, apart from the bloke on the screen. Bongo says, you wait till you die to either a boar or a dodo. I think I'd rather the boar, I think, if I'm going to pick. I'm going to. Bit like yourself, that'll make any man swear. Lucky it won't be my stream. Hang on, Among Us. It was Fall Guys. Sorry, Fall Guys is what I meant, not Among Us.
To be no more.
Not Among Us. I meant Fall Guys. Didn't Jack turn 18 recently? I don't think he did he? Not yet. We've got some years to that goes. I've scrolled again. This chat always just disappears. I've gone early with my fantasy picks. Love it, Bedders. I'll have a look in a minute. Get your fantasy teams in, by the way. It is just for today's stream. But like I say, do we give me some feedback? Do we want to do season long where your picks stay across multiple streams and then you get transfers? Or do we want to keep doing it per stream? Let me know. Bedders, how was the Fallen experience? Has Briv been in? Wonder how his day went. Yeah, Briv's here. We've got a shout out going for Bongo as well. Make sure to give the man a follow. Also now, a Windrose veteran, but streams at least every Monday, usually with a bit of Lego action, a little bit of printing action, a little bit of high-octane action. But nonetheless, it's a fantastic time over there, so give the man a follow. Lazy Ben, thank you again for the resub. I really do appreciate that. 2 years. What a hero, by the way. Kai, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. How are we doing? I hope you're very, very well. I hope your week started well, and I hope you had a brilliant weekend. How are we? How are we? Matt says, Bongo just wants you to enjoy true level 1 experience. After you kill a pack of dodos and a pack of boars, you can get the upgraded armor and weapons. I think that sounds fair. I'll earn the gear that you guys have worked for me. I'll earn it by doing my deaths. Since it didn't work, I'll do it for you. There we go. Good thing was £5 a pint outside Wembley. Lovely scenes. I don't know where you found that. Wow, fair play to you. That seems decent there. Hearts. I'm guessing that was the Hibs result, wasn't it? I'm guessing that was it. I think it was, wasn't it? It was 1-0 Hibs for a long time. Then went to 9, and was it 2-1 or 3-1? I'm not really sure. Bizarrely enough, the most... I wouldn't say most shirts, but I saw so many Coventry shirts in Benidorm, really. I tell you what, I wasn't in a great way on the Saturday. I went back to the hotel to get a couple of extra hours kip, and the bar outside my hotel erupted when Coventry scored. Crazy scenes. I'm supporting Celtic for the next few weeks, James. I'll start asking you about Celtic then. Okay, I'll remember that. We beat Ayr and now need to win the last game on Friday to survive. Come on, hey, we're all back in. We're all back in your scubs. We're here for scubs. Palace says, thought I finally got the recognition I deserve for being first, but not first. But still, I'll take that. He said I'm first through the door. Not quite, but he tried. Viva says, those blue dodos are stupid, by the way. Is this Windrose, is it? I haven't even... I thought I'd purchased it, and it turns out it's still in my basket. But I'm getting involved. Yeah, that shirt, seeing Bedder's model it swung me. I see, Bedder's had it on. Do you know what? I was a little bit fuzzy. I didn't even realise. That's bad, isn't it? Maybe not this Monday, though. Bongo, stop it, all right? I've gave you your cell. Don't ruin it. Bank holiday, and I don't get paid double time to stream Monday. There you go. We've got another renewal of a season ticket. What's going on here? The hat's going to be out in no time. Jack, thank you very much for renewing the season ticket, subscribing with Prime. I appreciate the generosity, sir. Thank you very, very much. What an absolute hero. Coventry shirts, there were loads. There were indeed. Why don't you get paid, Bongo? Coventry shirts, yeah. I'm just catching up. The thought that counts, me and Spirit was first through the door. Jack's here. Here he is. Right. Okay. Jack, how are we? Happy Tuesday, my friend. I hope you're doing very, very well. Bit of gym action, wasn't it, this evening? But I hope you're having a fantastic start to your week. We've got a shout out going for Brivet. Is Brivet streaming? Follow him anyway. I don't think Brivet is streaming, but there might be rumours, and if there are, give the man a follow. We all love Brivet. Get it done. Hello, young sir. How are you? FM with John. How are you doing? Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing fantastically well. Welcome in. I hope you're having a brilliant start to your week. Better says, in case you didn't know, Brivet streams are incoming. I didn't know this. This is what I mean. Look, I go away for one weekend and everything happens. Well, give the man a follow. Get it done. Get over there and follow him. We want him at that affiliate number before he even hits go live. Jack carried me to a win last weekend on Lost Temple. Love to see it. Brivet said the PC Bedders built me might need to win the lottery. Right, okay. Got a PC. Hopefully, come in. What's Jim got to do with it? There you go. How are you, mate? I'm doing fantastic, Jack. I'm not going to lie. I've got a sore head. I'm feeling rough, but I'm hoping that you wonderful people carry me through it. I was talking to Bedders earlier. I was saying I think today's stream was always going to be a bit of a tricky one. But, I mean, we've already got the hat out. We've all aboard, ladies and gentlemen. It's a train before we've even got onto the other screen. Thank you very much for the generosity. I appreciate it. We're already on the train. I really didn't need to sweat more today, if I'm honest. But nonetheless, where's my shout out? Whoa. They happen, Palace Snooze. You don't have to... You're being rude. Briv streaming when? Exactly that. We're all waiting for the news. Oliver over on YouTube. I hope you're doing fantastically well. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. How is your week going? Now, Joke not first. Jack is here, so no longer all adults. Briv streaming. Unfollowed him just in case. I'm already affiliate. Oh, Brivet, no need to show off, is there? What a man. I'll place my Brivet follow for a Scubs follow. Oh, here we go. Choo. That your missus hat. Yeah, this is all aboard, ladies and gentlemen. We're on a hype train, aren't we? And I'm absolutely sweating. I'm not going to lie. I'm not counting down. You are. Mr. Gospel says, the hat on this hot day. Ouch. Yeah, I know. And also still feeling incredibly rough. But we've got a shout out going for FM with John. If you're not already, give the man a follow. Streams Football Manager and... probably better than you put up with around here. So give the man a follow. You won't regret it. Rivet says, when I get my PC sorted and then sort my setup out, will be like 3-4 weeks, I'd say. I look forward to it, Rivet. I really do. Oh, by the way, Josh, what is it? Thank you, legend. First time I've been to the gym in ages, Jack. I did a fair bit last week, but I've been very much off it recently, but I've got back to it last week. Going to take it easy this week with the charity walk at the weekend. I don't want to be aching for it, but we're back in action. We're in the garage. Ben, how are we? I hope you're doing very, very well. How are we doing? Started a tier 10 save with Darwin FC. Going good. I love to hear it. Thank you, A1. You love to hear it. The Mad What's going on here, ladies and gentlemen? Incredible generosity. The Mad has renewed his season ticket as well. Thank you very much for resubscribing with Prime. Absolute hero. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that. What a man. 5 months already, by the way. That is outrageous. Mad, I feel like I've known you my whole life. Where are we? Weekend League Rage streams coming from Brivet. I love to see it. Pie face reincarnated. You love to see it. Thank you very, very much for the resub. I'm not counting down for this to be over. Feels like a week and a lifetime all at once. I'm going to take that in a good way. I'm not sure if it is. With these renewals, we'll have the Swindon ground rocking in about 7 years. There you go. We got a shout out going for Palace News. If you're not already, give the man a follow. New to streaming, a variety of games over there. Give the man a follow. You won't regret it. I'm sure to be going to the town this weekend. I hope that it's for a good reason, and I hope it comes out as a win. Well, we need it. I'm not that round, mate. Whoa. Let's have no pie face slander. I meant the FIFA rage. Josh, you can talk to me about Aberdeen, but not about Palace from the weekend. Okay. Team of season Drennan. There we go. Unfollowed. Needs a new mic. I know, but stuff's expensive, isn't it? There's a way to you just get going with these things, isn't it? And then you upgrade from there. By the way, Centurions, you love to see it, Bongo. You love to see it. Not a fan of Pie Face, no scubs. I do like Pie Face. I do. 1 minute 42 until I stop sweating. I'm stuck to my chair. Right, season ticket holders. Let's get the specs on. Let's get over for some Football Manager action, and let's get to it. Crowd looks unreal. It will be indeed. Look, the specs are on from G&G. He's always talking down on the Scots. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I did till he opened mouth. Fair enough. Crowd looks unreal. It's going to be a big one. It is indeed. And that's going. I won't be able to renew a season ticket. Hey, Palace News. There's never any need to do so. I appreciate you turning up and being here. That's all I could ever ask. The incredible generosity is much appreciated, but in no way needed. Let's jump over to the game. Let's get some Football Manager on the go. First of all, we got some quizzes to get into. Let's jump over, ladies and gentlemen. Pie Face is funny, is indeed. Still me, by the way. There you go. You can already see the fantasy on there. We've got 4 people in at the moment. Get your picks in before we get to our first game, which starts straight away. We do have action to kick off straight away. Does your cat eat birds? No, she doesn't go outside. Well, she goes in the garden, but she doesn't go very far. She's too old to catch birds. I think the bird quiz answer is going to be Jorgen Strand Larsen. I can tell you for free. I will give one spoiler. It's not. Our injuries, any injuries we need to know about? Not quick enough now. She's very old. I reckon 13, 14k this weekend. I hope you're right. Right, let's have a quick look at injuries before we get into it so you guys know. Let's do that. Let's get this off the screen. Oliver says, I went to watch my local team, Birtley Town, on Saturday, and I'm doing a save with them and currently top of the Northern League division once I've put my dance and save on hold. Love to see it. What was the score at the weekend, Oliver? I love that. Would be a conflict of interest if she did. I know. I'm trying to take a picture and she pounces into the lens. Why? Strand Larsen could be a bird, whether he's human or not. I'm not sure it works like that. We've got a shout out going for John Plays FM. If you're not already, give the man a follow. You will not regret it. Some Football Manager action over there. The hype train has finished, so we can get that hat off and stop sweating. Thank you all very much for the incredible generosity, by the way. Mad at Jack, Ben, and Benny with the resubs. I really do appreciate the renewals of those season tickets. It's like they're going out of fashion. I'll ban anyone talking bad about pie. There you go. Bro, my local team is Pontefract, and they aren't in the game. Oh, really? With my diamond. 15th tier. Follow John Ladd, proper Welsh. Love it. Right, injuries-wise, none. We've got no injuries, actually, looking at that. I couldn't remember. That's why I checked. We've got no injuries. My tip I'm going to give you is a terrible way of wording that, because I'm sure you guys are going to take that a completely different way. My bit of advice I'm going to give you is that I've captained Mohamed Ali Cho. Mohamed Ali Cho is it's the tip for the day. Give that man the captain's armband. But you do what you got to do. I submitted my team. Love it, man. Sorry, my captain too. There you go. Me too. There you go. That's what I go with. He was fantastic last stream, but that would be my my bit of advice. Oliver said they got beat Newcastle Blue Star 3-1. It was brutal. 4 red cards and the linesman nearly got chinned. That sounds like local football if I've ever heard it, Oliver. You love to see it. Nice, I think I've actually picked starters this week. I can have a look at your teams in a minute. Right, let's get these quizzes. What was first? It was a career path quiz first, wasn't it? From the man, the myth, the legend that is Matt Yoshi. Right, Jack. None of that, okay? None of that. Desmano, how are we doing? Happy Tuesday. I hope you're having a fantastic start to the week. Loved the picture in the Discord the other day, by the way. It looked lovely. Where did you come in the table last stream, Josh? There's no need to get nasty about it, is there? There's no need to get personal. How are we, Desmano? I hope you're doing well. Jack just makes things weird. Right, was it a career path quiz first? Matt, are you here for the career path quiz? And I can already see from... you are indeed. I can just see it's one relevant. It's one relevant to you. Put it that way. You've got lucky with your time in here. So the screen, the quiz is going to be on your screen in 3, 2, 1. There you go. So you've got Blackburn, Birmingham, Blackburn, Oldham. Those are your teams for the first one. It is not Yakubu. No, we'd have Everton, wouldn't we? Matt, straight in there. Hey, I don't put it in order. Brilliant. I don't put it in order. Everyone's got it as well. It is David Dunn. Can we refund some points back to Matt if we have any swords available to swing? If not, then you'll see some cogs start to turn as I try and work out how. If we've got a sword anywhere, can we give it away? Serious allegations starting. I don't make the order. Well, I do, literally, but as in I don't know who's going to pick it. Jack, there you go. Right, we've got a bird quiz to come as well, don't we? Privet, are you here for the bird quiz? I'll get mine in the Discord. Rigged. Right, hang on. What's going on? Can we start getting Matt on a 10-second timer? Or if it is too. Yeah, that was his. Bedders, you can do this one? Right, what? I don't know. I don't know if points are coming back yet. It feels like they're sword fighting in the chat here. Right, bird quiz is coming onto the screen in 3, 2, 1. There you go. Look at that little cute thing. It's not adjusting to Venny. I'm going to need specifics. But Scubs and Brivet, you're in the right path. Yep. Desmano, no. Although I worry disagreeing with Desmano because I think they might know more about birds than I do. But it's not. I'm sure it's not. Can we at least see the step over Rabona full? Brivet, not that one. No. I've not seen a correct answer yet. It's not an Ed Sheeran. No. It's not Penguin, Mr. Scotsman. It's not Condor. No. I almost didn't think it was him, to be honest. Just went for it. No. It's not. I haven't seen a correct answer. Bedder's definitely not. It's not Heron. No. I'm just glad Desmano didn't tell me off and tell me it was wrong. I'm fairly sure I know what it is. No, Mr. Scotsman. It's not a Panic at the Disco discography, no. It is that, Brivet. It is, but I'm going to need specification. I'm going to need it. I would say... See, the thing is, this hint is going to... Brivet, you are missing one word. You're missing one word. You'll stick a word on the end before anyone else does. Brivet, you are correct. I'm going to give that to Brivet there. I'm going to give that. Completely correct is Mr. Scotsman, but I'm going to give it to Brivet. It is a long-tailed tit. Yes, it is indeed. So if there's any swords around, can we give points back to Brivet and Matt, please? This is a joke, by the way. Rigged. I'm not sure. Why is this rigged? I'm not having that. Yeah, I know, but I need the specifics because we've had blue. This is long-tailed. There's coal. I can't just take that. I can't take it. This is the pressure's killing me here. See hot in here. Let's get the bird off the screen. Can't take that. I'm already sweating. I don't need the pressure. Thought Tanaka was putting that free kick 2 top bins first minute. I didn't. I missed the first sort of 10. I was getting a KFC, to be honest. When in Benidorm. Right. We need to
before the football leaves you.
We need to get into some action. So we've got 6 6 people? 6 people in the fantasy table. We are about to pick our team. We've got Livingston, who are struggling down the bottom in our first game. If you want in on fantasy, I am going to need you to get in there soon, because I am going to lock the entries when the game starts. So if you want in, get in. When do I get back? Monday afternoon. Monday afternoon. Leeds, with Leeds in about the 70th minute, and watch Hearts and Hibs. That's fair enough. Right, we need to pick our team. Come on, show, do a football. We need that. We need that, definitely. So, I mean, to be fair, you look at those average ratings, by the way. You look at those average ratings. It's only Babbage that's struggling. Well, not struggling. He's on a 6.92. Everyone else is overset. I don't think we change a thing here. Just read a stat that says Tottenham Hotspur have more players with ACL tears than the team that have had wins at home. That is a horrible stat, that, isn't it? Horrible stat. Right, I think we're going to go straight into the action, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you need. That's why you need 2 monitors, Palace. Hearts on the left, Leeds on the right. There you go. Betters, did you do Mats? That's hilarious. It's a terrible stat, isn't it? Palace is in, I think. I think Palace is in. Yep, we've had 2 more in. We've had 2 more in. There we go. So we are going to get into the game. As I say, shout now if you're going to pick a team, or forever hold your peace until the end of the game. I just lock it during games so that people can't jump in there after we've made some goal shots. Oh, well, it's the thought that counts. There you go. No, right, we're going to get into it. We're going to get into it. What are we talking dinner, are we? I just said, Bedders, did you do... What are you making, Bedders? Chili, Doritos and rice for me. Is it dinner? Is it dinner talk, is it? For me, unfortunately, it had to be salmon today. I'm low HP after the weekend and I needed some health. So it was just salmon and veg for me. I had a horrendous start. I don't think I saw a vegetable all weekend. I'll sign up to the next time on my PC. No worries, Scubs, no worries. Right, let's get into this game. Let's get into it. We need to do well today is what we need. We turned it around last stream. We did. We turned it around. We've moved up the table. We've got Europe action today. We've got a cup quarter-final. We need to keep doing well in the league, is the more importantly. But that is a very, very good team. Carl Ure always has a good game against us. He's been here pretty much the whole save as well. Taylor Sutherland. Hang on. Hang on. Mr. Scotsman. Bit weird. What was bit... Mr. Scotsman, is that who I think it is? Is it? What are you having? Some pork pizzola steak? Oh, better stop flirting. Do you know what's mental? What's mental, Jack? Mr. Scotsman, that is, isn't it? It is indeed. There we go. We've got a relative of Mr. Scotsman on the other side. And do you know what? I hope he gets absolutely battered today, Mr. Scotsman. I can't lie. Okay, hope he has a good season. I don't want him to do well here. Watching Bag of Hattie. My exams are in less than 2 weeks. How you feeling for him, Jet? How you feeling for him? What song is this? This is D-Boy. Also, I haven't added this one yet, but we're going to. How is... I don't understand how that's playing. It's not in the playlist currently. It is now. It is now. Have I got it on, like, random shuffle or something? I think I might have it on random shuffle. Clue. I hope I've said that at least close to correct. Probably not. I've tried. How are we doing? Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing very, very well. Welcome in. I hope you've had a fantastic start to the week and you had a good weekend. Same, imagine playing for Livy. Whoa. Let's put on some Roaring 20s for an extra 20 points to Raw City. Hey, it's in the playlist. It's in there. You done very well. That was solid. Good effort, sir. Good effort makes me think I've not done it correctly, but I've tried. I tried. How are you, though, sir? I hope you're doing very, very well. Right, let's get into this game. We need to win this. He's going to be a Scotland national team hero, mind. Right, come on. We need this. We need to lock the entries to the fantasy just whilst the game is playing, and then you can get in after. I put Feathers in my team as well. He gets time off the bench. He gets time off the bench. Don't worry. Did you get your points back? I hope so. My new gen's been shafted. What, Feathers? No, he plays a lot. Don't worry. He's going nowhere. Right, let's encourage. We're also going to listen to McCausland and get all this on. That's fine. We'll go with that. Come on, then. Good. Wouldn't want him to be like the Venny. Come on then. Right, we need a big result here today. Let's get started. How we mean to go on? We need a good day. Good day of FM in today is what we need. Otherwise, my head will be absolutely flying because I feel rough. Not too shabby. Solid start to the week. Youngest is 6th birthday tomorrow, so all hands on deck for that. Anything exciting planned? Anything exciting planned? But that's very, very exciting. Happy birthday to the little 'un. I hope you have a great day. Is that Devaney any good? Is that Ryan one? Is that Ryan one? I don't know what you mean. Right, Cho with some room. Cho's got some room. Oh, he finds the back of the net early. I think a few people's captain has just found an early goal. Muhammad Ali Cho. The next Jay Adams, if he's lucky. God, couldn't think of anything worse than having a kid. Whoa, Rivet, it's a big shout there. It's a big shout. Been on loan with us at Lincoln this season. Who we talking about? Sorry, I'm lost here. I'm lost. Ryan who? I'm lost here. Right, anyway, that's a fantastic start for Edinburgh. Here we go. Muhammad Ali Cho with an early goal. Incredible scenes. Get going. Yeah, I've heard very similar to that, Mr. Scotsman. I've heard very similar to that. Come on then. It's a yellow card for Palmer. Small talk. Sorry, so this is Slowy's addition to the playlist. I don't know why it's random shuffling at the moment. Shirt looks amazing. Thank you, Jack. I'm very happy with it. I literally just got it out of the packaging today. Stuck it straight on for the stream. Why not? Bob Dude's here. How are we, Bob Dude? Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing very, very well. I hope you've had a good start to your week, and I hope you had a brilliant weekend. All right, I'm off for football. If I can find my stuff for it, we'll be back. No worries, Palace. I hope you enjoy it. Have a good evening. Bob Dude says, evening, everyone. How we doing? Josh, good to see you are alive and survived the weekend. Hope it was incredible, or what you remember. Bob Dude, it sounds like you were there at this point. How are we, Bob Dude? I'm doing well. I've got a sore head, but I'm doing all right. More shirts than attended games. Brilliant. Right, brilliant. Not actually wrong. I bought 2 shirts this year. I've been to 2 games. Brilliant. Right, we need more of the same in the second half. Another goal would be nice. Am I wrong? No, you're spot on, Jack. There's no need to get nasty about it, is there? Exactly. Shush, meant to be a secret that we met. There you go, Bob Dude. I unfortunately didn't get the chance to meet the Mad Hatter whilst in Spain. I think it's quite a way away to Madrid, unfortunately. Aye, that's fair then. Had our son when I was 30. Yeah, I mean I'm childless at the moment at my age, but I mean it won't always be the case. Right, we need to do more of that in the second half and grab a goal. Well, we've already got a goal. We need more goals, is what we need. More of them. I also don't want. Oh, this is. Ryan 1, this is who we're talking about. Sorry, I didn't know who on earth we were going on about. I thought you were saying, is Ryan 1? I see, Ryan, I don't know how I pronounce that. I'm going to call him 1. So my save's interesting. Talk to me, Bob, too. What are we saying? How's it looking? How's it been going? Tobias with a good ball in. Little Jack at the back stick. He grabs a goal. Little Jack. I'm not sure who went with him. I've picked him. It's 2-0, and we needed that. It's going to say that mine at 32. Weirdly, all my powers are now having wins. Must be that age. There you go. Exactly that. Exactly that. Tobias assist 2. There you go. Little Jack gets up at the back stick. It's a great header. It's a great header. 2-0 to the good. We're flying. We are absolutely flying. I was 29 when I had it first. See, there you go. It seems like it's the age. It's the age where all the cool kids have kids. Is a statement I didn't expect to say tonight. We're going to praise Edinburgh. Come on. We're absolutely flying here, by the way. Livingston yet to have a shot. This is where Sutherland comes on and scores a hat-trick. You what? I don't know, Scubs. Sometimes I just say things before I think, to be honest. It didn't really make sense, did it, to be honest? Ball comes across. Haggerty. Game back on. They're appealing for offside. I don't know where it would have been. We're going to hope that we get away with it. I don't see how it would be offside. The goal has been awarded. Livingston back in the game. Bob Dude says, well, let's say I was top of the league in January, got a life back due to being in January, and went on a 4-loss streak, my best stat at any team, and it all came to a crushing, emotional end. That sounds like an emotional rollercoaster there, Bob Dude. And speaking of, we've got a shout-out going for Bob Dude, so make sure to jump over there and give the man a follow. Streams a variety of games, but is recently addicted to Football Manager and has a very interesting save going on, as well as it being a very entertaining time over there. So give the man a follow and go check out the Cosmic Cats. Time to try and pack Drennan for a bit. Okay. Right, I think we need to... Yeah, this is not my music. This is not my music. I don't mind a bit of Olivia Rodrigo, but she's not in my playlist. How do I change the shuffle? Well, it won't let me change the shuffle. That's not in it either, right. I don't know what's happened here. Did I add Olivia Rodrigo? I don't think I did. Right, we're going to have to put up a random shuffle tonight. I don't know what's going on. Are you sure you're on a playlist? I think so. I'm looking at my playlist. But again, this isn't a song. Right, hang on. Oh, here we go. Right, that should work. I don't know what happened. I pressed play. It wasn't on my playlist. Fair enough. Here we go. What's the tactic these days? The same one that was all over... I say all over TikTok. All over is an outrageous way of putting that. A small amount of people on TikTok viewed. Get paid on Thursday? Love that, Jack. Bob Dude says, I said in Discord I passed my resubmissions at uni, so I passed semester 1. Absolutely buzzing. Bob Dude, I apologise that I missed it, as I missed a lot over the weekend, but a massive congratulations, sir. I know you were stressed about it, so I'm made up for you. I'm really happy to hear it. What else we got? Al Joshiad, here he is, Dave. How are we, good sir? Happy Tuesday to you. I hope you're having a fantastic start to your week. Is it a £60 tactic? I'll do it. $49.99 for you, Desmond. I'll give you the corners as well. Hope you treated your Martin with your first wage, Jack. There you go. His tactic is what paid for Benidorm. There you go. Come on then. Let's be having it. I'm saying that we've just done it. TikTok's Tactics Technician. That sounds like a YouTube series if I've ever heard it. All good, sir. I'm fragile, Dave. I'm fragile. I had a very heavy weekend. It was Ribina's. That was first shot for Livy, by the way. That was her first shot. Right, let's make some changes. Bavage has not been great here today, so we're going to get Rocco on up top. Too many shandies for A1. There was a shandy or two. We'll keep the whip crosses on, yeah. Make a new site. TikTok. There you go. Tic-tac. He blurred out the actual tactic on the TikTok. Yeah, you had to pay for the Patreon for that bit. Right, we are going to get Feathers on as well. And then I'm going to leave it at that, I think. We're going to waste a bit of time, though. Right, come on, let's get this over the line. Dave should sell copies of his game. That's it, for people that just really like getting angry. You should get a Patreon. What? Why? There is no need for me to have a Patreon. What could I put in a Patreon that you guys would want? Yeah, Scubs, exactly that. It's for people that really like getting angry. Top episode on Sunday, disappointed, but hey, interested to see what is next. Bob, dude, I appreciate that. Thank you. It's a bit of a shorter one. But speaking of feet pics and nudes, right, brilliant. Kiwi reviews, okay. Turns out there's a market. Exclamation mark Patreon, next stream. Right, another thing, what I was going to say, it was funny that he's selling stuff on there. That's more the actual cost of the game. It's mental, isn't it? Locks of ginger hair. This is getting strange. I was going to ask very, very politely of... Privet, you pervert. I was going to ask very, very politely of you wonderful people, if you do get a chance, I would appreciate people at some point watching both of those, if you haven't already, because I've only got myself to blame. Where I was quite busy over the weekend, I didn't get a chance to fully promote the videos, and they've done the worst that any video for me has done in a long, long time. So I'd very much appreciate you taking the time. It's at the point where they're struggling. I quite appreciate you jumping over there and doing it now, if I'm honest. I'll see you soon. DJ Lazzarini, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you're doing very well. I hope you're having a good start to your week. Thank you for following. I appreciate it. Mr. Scotsman says, I saw One Nation. Don't think I've watched Job Centre yet. No worries, Mr. Scotsman. Well, hit that link, please. Please. Right, let's get this over the line. We need the 3 points here. Bob says, don't need long for Job Centre. Very short. It was a 7-minute episode this week. Only a 7-minute episode. So if you got 7 minutes, I very much appreciate you giving them up. 7 minutes is a long time. Just ask Just ask her, Mrs. A1. Weird comment to make. Right, moving on. 6 minutes too long. Right, okay. The playlist there croaks it and a DJ appears. It's a sign. There you go. There you go. Right. Nice work, everyone. That was a good win. We've got that over the line. That's 7 minutes out of Windrose. See the post in your Dissy over the weekend? Dave, I missed pretty much everything over the weekend. So I do need to catch up on a lot of stuff. Fair care to let me know, Dave, or is it something I need to have a look back at? 6 minutes, 6 minutes. You then... Scabs. In multiple installments. He ignored everyone in Discord. I didn't ignore. I was living in the moment, people. I was living in the moment. Serious talk. We're up to third. Serious talk. We're up to third. We're flying. How many of the Reading fans? They were a great bunch. Great bunch. Heavy drinkers. Great bunch. Brother said, did you see Palace's frozen chips? I did see that, actually. Well, I just saw a wave of disapproval of a dinner. Madat says, right, Madat, that says something that's not being said out loud. Scum says, thought Jack was going to say something else. Right. I'm not talking to the press after that one. They can't have been cooked. I'm not sure. Right, where is it we go again? We go here, don't we? I forget where we go. It's here, isn't it? This is the thing that works. We do this. When I screenshot, by the way, what do you lot see? Because my screen all freezes. Does it do anything weird for you lot? Or do you just see me screenshotting? What works? At best, introduced to the oven. Now, nothing happens, or is in it all freezes? He didn't deny it, though. Did you say you supported Town? Yeah, they all knew I was a Town fan, yeah. I was talking to most of them. They were all buzzing. So we went on the boat trip on the Saturday, and we were the early kickoff. And obviously there was some beverages had, and they were very much enjoying the result as it was coming through. Your face, annoyingly, right, okay. Now it happens. Thank you very much for the feedback, bro. Bob says, do you watch Tom FM? He done a video on Edinburgh City? No, I don't, actually. I mean, I know I have done, but I don't regularly. What was the video? Like a save, or actually about the team, or what was it, Bob, dude? Yeah, we got absolutely battered, bro. We got absolutely battered. And Town, do you mean Town? I assume you mean Town. But they were buzzing to see it. We have a shout out going for Dave, by the way. Dave Hull FC. If you're not already, make sure to give the man a follow. Has a brilliant save going on Football Manager, but overall just a fantastic guy. So get over there and give the man a follow if you're not already. You as well. There's rumours. How's the leaderboard looking? I need to just do the stats. Here we go. Read the stats. I don't actually know him, so don't take my word for it. Right, okay. Let's give the points here. Tom did 10 seasons with Eddie from bankruptcy to title win. All right, so what? It took him 10 seasons. He's winning silverware. Oh, look at me. I'm Tom FM and I can win some Football Manager. She's nasty at this point. Did Taylor even come off the bench? Good question. We'll have a look in a second. I just need to get these points on. So, Tobias gets 4 because he got an assist and his rating. Yes. Sasquatch gets 1. Little Jack got a goal and his rating. Palmer. Let's also add player of the match who was... Was it Little Jack, was it? It was indeed. So Little Jack gets that. Textura with an assist and rating. Cho with a goal and a rating. Zebedee with rating. So we got 4, 6, 8... 4, 8. Who's missing there? Why is Dockel not got any points? Has anyone picked Dockel? Check my last message, Josh. Okay, let me have a look. There we go. Dave says, we agreed to join Dortmund in Feb, but only if we could see a season out with PSV. Won the league in the UCL. The UCL was my best achievement on FM for the manner we did it. I love that, Dave. I love that. So at Dortmund, have you started joining in Feb? Has it got to Feb yet? Bad round for me. We've got a clip. What was the clip? I missed that. Right, good sir. I'll catch you when I get home. Bongo, get home safe. The day is over. You'll have to see it. Did you manage to keep up? All until the last day, Brevet. I had a very quiet final day. I was not in a good way. I had a quiet one on the last day. Everyone can have their opinions. I like his content. Who? Tom? Tom is brilliant content. I don't watch a huge amount outside. There's just so many people to watch. Sending that to him. Bad round for me. Still got a season to match it. Love that. There's this 3-1 down at the Etihad. We come back at home and won 4-0. Next leg, 3-0 defeated Bayern. We won 4-1 at home. Extra time, we win on pens. Final versus Chelsea. 43rd minute, 1-0. 45th minute, Palmer equalises. 121st minute, last kick of the game. We grab a 20-yard daisy cutter to win the UCL. Dave, that sounds like an emotional roller coaster, and I love it. Fantastic. We've just been rooted. Root, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. I'm stuck in traffic. Well, make sure you drive sensibly. No typing too much. Anyway, Root, I hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday, apart from the traffic. Right, we'll apply those points. I need to just check why Dockel hasn't been given any points. Why has Dockel not been given points? We need to give him 1. No, we don't. It's because he didn't get 7. That's what I'm on about. Okay. Was cinema? It sounds it, Dave. G&G says, this winning stuff of FM doesn't feel right to me. I know. That's what I mean. We're talking about trophies. I just start to feel a bit ill. I don't know if I played FM or FC, but my centre mid scored a 40-yard Trivela, top bins to win the match. I love that. That's class. It was on FM, by the way, the console version. You'll love to see it. Right, let's have a look at the fantasy table. And it is me top of the table at the moment, joint with Jack. Me and Jack top of the table currently. Where am I in the leaderboard? It's on the screen now. It's on the screen now. I just need to check who I'm missing. Sasquatch got a point. Tobias, yeah. Little Jack got lots of points. Scott McTominay got points. Palmer got point. Texera got points. Show got points. And Lawson got points. Right, why was that less? Anyway, all done. Two gingers at the top. I'm coming for you. While the streamer is winning, rigged. Whoa. I didn't know. There's so much pressure tonight. Right, we got to win. Now, we've got a very, very tough game to come up next, though. We've got a very tough game to come up next. We go... Oh, no, we welcome AC Milan to Easter Road. We lost 3-2 there at the San Siro last season. But now we bring them to Edinburgh. Top 3. Okay. No offers for free players. I did offer a few players out. Oh, what are they moaning about? What are they moaning about here? Is asking price? What does he want? How much do you think you should be? 220. Fine. I literally asked for 250. Well, I don't see the problem. Right. Okay. Fasano, what's he wanting to be sold for? He was a terrible bit of business. Man, he was not
to be no more.
2.2 million. Okay, I think I paid 2. Yeah, we did not do well out of that deal. Not at all. Root says, I beat Madrid at home and lost the away leg. Did you progress though, Root? What were the scores? We got a shout out going for Root. If you're not already, make sure to give the man a follow. A brilliant guy and has a fantastic save going with Molden and Tiptree. Very long-standing save, so get over there and give the man a follow. Jack says, the guy that trained me at the gym is leaving work. He's the guy who I'm closest with at work. I'm absolutely gutted. That is a shame there, Jack. Do you get on with other people? But it is a shame to lose a work buddy. I mean, getting a new job and not anything somber, but yeah. That is a shame. Scranning a Perry Rice box here. Wow, it's Dino. You'd love to hear that, Scubs. I wish I'm in like bad eating mode, you know. I ate healthy tonight and it just hasn't hit the spot at all. 2-1 win at home, lost 2-0 in Spain. That is very, very unfortunate there, Root. That is unfortunate. It's a tough one to go away to the Bernabeu. Very tough. Here's Madge, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing very, very well. Hope your week started fantastically. How are we? Welcome in. How we doing? Right, we got a press conference here. The team played well. Yes, we did, with confidence is flowing. Simic has struggled. I've got faith. Scott McTominay's fantastic at football. Simic is a good footballer. João Virginia has been very good for us, actually. Very good signing. It's Takeaway Tuesday. Here's Madge. What you having? Come on. Let's have some flirting. What we having? Right, let's get that off the screen for now. If anyone else wants to get involved, !fantasy. You're only one game behind. Get in there. Sideline Steve has got injured. He is going to be out for 8 to 10 days. So he should be back for the Premier Sports Cup game, I hope. A filthy kebab. Okay. I didn't have a kebab whilst I was away. I thought I was going to. I didn't in the end. I thought I would have. Right. Let's have it. What do we got? Edinburgh City Board are hoping we win. The fans are hoping for a draw. I've got a curry. What sort of curry, Jack? Come on, devil's in the detail. Let's hear it. Devil is in the detail. Let's save. Rise the capital. Save that. Come on. Who have we got then? Are we just going to go with the same old? Sideline Steve can't play. He is injured, so he's going to have to drop off the bench. I love them. Proper disgusting. Sarte. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Right. I think we probably have to go with the same team again, don't we? Dockel. Do we start Dockel? Has anyone gone with Dockel? No one's gone with Dockel. I think we go with... they're both knackered. Why are they knackered? They've been playing for the Rezzies, have they, I assume? We'll leave Dockel in. Some players have been in the Rezzies here. Tonight's going to be a good night. You and revision till the footy. Game's back. Jack, I appreciate being on that list. Warms my heart. Right, let's get into the game. We welcome AC Milan to Easter Road. It's going to be a tough one. As I said, we lost 3-2 in the San Siro last year. Can we go on better? You scraped it? Hey, I made it. I made it. Matt says, yeah, the good semi-final game is tonight. What is tonight? What is tonight? Champions League. Who is it? PSG Bayern. That is a good game. That is a very good game. I look forward to that. Oh, that screams getting a takeaway. I shouldn't. I'm back to work tomorrow. I shouldn't. Right, who have they got? They've got Gabriel. Apart from that, Bruno G on the bench. Wow. Okay. Tap Sober on the bench. Yeah, okay. 2 games in the first hour. We are rolling, Desmano. We're not messing around here. We're not messing around. It's been a while since I played Football Manager. I want to get into it. Jack says, I've got no idea how Arsenal are in the UCL semi-final, and I'm not hyped or nervous for it at all. Are you really not? Bedder says, snap, just realised Gert Wings are by me tomorrow. Are they really, Bedders? Oh, that sounds good to me. Oh, no, I shouldn't. I might. Shawnee, how are we? Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing very, very well. Happy Tuesday. I'm going to mention these words for a lot of people. That is a sentiment that I think many people would echo, Shawnee. I hope everything's okay based off the message. I do hope that all is okay. I hope, yeah, it's definitely. I think you'd be hard pressed to find someone who doesn't agree, but I do hope you're okay, Shawnee. His match says, go on, get a takeaway. The matter says, I've been super good, but I am thinking about getting a kebab now. Bob Dude says, Southampton, Ipswich. If Ipswich win, they get promoted unless Millwall score 12. Oh, sorry. I went into Bedder's messenger, unless Millwall score 12 and eat them before the stream, is what I got there. Score 12 on Saturday, right, I'm with you. And Bedder says, don't know if I could get them and eat them before the stream, though. It's usually a big queue, isn't it? That's a problem. Jack says, really look forward to the game on Saturday, not for the footy, for the atmosphere. It will be good atmosphere, 100%. 100%. Right, this is a very, very big game. This is our first group stage game in the Conference League. First ever in the Conference League. And we are playing AC Milan. This is the hardest of our group stage fixtures. Let's hope we can do it. Let's close the entries to the fantasy. Let's get into it. I'm going to get into Sheffield fans. Swindon going to lose 3-0. Do you reckon, Matt? Oncologists might be the only people who disagree. There is that, does Mono. So don't worry. Shawnee says, unfortunately not, as my uncle sadly lost his 4.5-year battle against bowel and liver cancer. I'm really sorry to hear that, Shawnee. I really am. It's horrible news. And I hope you and your family are doing as well as can be. I think I'm lagging as I'm saying all this. I'm just going to put this down to low. Are we lagging at the moment? Always here for a chat, Shawnee? Yeah, 100%. Are we lagging at the moment? Are we okay? Big Lab and Choppy just me. Okay, I thought it was me. Yeah, no, it was me. I could see it. Yeah, big lag. I'm hoping putting that down to low is going to change it. Lagging more than loot. Is that better now? We just scored, by the way. We take an early lead. Fine now. Yeah, I put the settings down. Shawnee, what I was saying was lagging, sorry. I don't know if you did hear it, but yeah, I do hope you and your family are doing as good as can be. It's really horrible news. I really am sorry to hear that, Shawnee. I hope you and your family, yeah, are doing okay. Fine now. Yeah, better now. Yeah, I'd put it all down. I didn't want to say anything after what Shawnee said. No, that's fair enough. There was lagging. Yeah, no, I know, and that's what I mean. I then wanted to repeat because, of course, we're lagging throughout. I just wanted to make sure the message was heard. But yeah, we're down to low here. Forza Perez, we're showing 100%. 100%. We might just have to keep it on low settings because it really didn't like that at the moment. Cho's got some room here. Gonna get a ball across. He does get across to Palmer. There was some room. We just can't get that one in. We are bringing the ball back forward. This doesn't look great on low settings. Does it? Babic with a chance. There is a save from Di Gregorio. We're dominating Milan here. How the mighty have fallen. We're absolutely dominating AC. Sasquatch Bubba Ganoush with a goal, by the way. Didn't even realise who had scored. Did not even realise the goal scorer there. We're looking pretty good. Bav should have scored that one. He really should have. He really should have. Sasquatch! There you go, Madata. There you go. Right, can we get this ball back? I've just been talking about dominating AC and they're going to go 1-1 straight after me saying it, aren't they? I know how this game goes. Oh, it's a go from distance. And it is 1-1, just like that. Madata says you got to get a bit more energy about you when you say his name. Sasquatch Baba Ganoush. I didn't name him so you could barely whisper it. Texiera is an assist machine. He is indeed. He is indeed. It was a daisy cutter. It gets through a lot of bodies. I think it does hit Baba Ganoush. And it is 1-1 out of nowhere, really. Against the run of play, I'd say. I always go Palmer, but may change next time. I went, I don't know who I went. I think I went Lawson. That was poor, it was. I think I went Lawson in my midfield. I always think the wingers might get something. Deflection, Bubba scored both ends. He has indeed. Right, Lawson wins it back. Here we go. Let's make something happen. Let's not give this away. All of our hard work fall to the wayside as Lawson gets some room here. Get a good ball across. That is a good ball as well. He flaps it. Cho with a goal. Cho with a goal. Mohamed Ali Cho. I think it was Lawson with the assist just as we're talking about him. We take the lead again here in the capital. In front of the travelling Italian fans. It's a great ball across from Lawson. Tempts the keeper and he just flaps at it. Cho with the easiest of finishes. We take the lead again. This is what we need. This is what we need. Flying at the moment. The stats are heavily in our favour as well. We've looked really, really good here today. And I've just said it. We know what's going to happen again, don't we? Little Jack wins that header. You love to see it. Palmer with the ball out to Cho. Get going. Rivet's got Texiera. He's getting assists here today. Cho with some room. We know he can make things happen. Get it across. Can he? Back to Tobias. Scott McTominay with some room. Texiera from distance. Just as we're talking about him, I thought he was going to grab himself a goal. Unfortunately, a little bit over. But that is a very, very good first half. We've started incredibly well here. Incredibly well. I don't think we need to change anything. Bavic has been struggling here today at the moment. Been struggling at the moment. But that was banging. I hope you enjoyed it, Scabs. Cho doing well. He scored in both games. He's scored in both games so far. He has indeed. He scored the second here. And he scored in the last game. Hopefully we can just win this ball back. Oh, it's a switch there. And no one's pressing him at the moment. We're all just getting back into defence. And it's not looking good there. He's letting him just waltz past him. This is 2-2. I'm telling you now. Again, from distance, Virginia, again, we're saving it with his feet. I don't know if where we're on low settings, they don't know how to dive anymore. Both keepers have saved one with their feet today. We're just praising. I don't know if that's going to be bad timing. If we concede here, they're all going to hate me for that. But Lawson gets around his man. Keep going, son. Keep going. Get it across. I saw Bavic with some room. Can he get a ball across? Somehow keeps it. Just gives it away cheaply, though, after keeping possession. Oh, no. Here come AC. And then flag goes up for offside. What a bizarre highlight. Very bizarre highlight. I wish I got a burger. Trying to be healthy-ish. Right, okay. Yeah, I was just so unhealthy over the weekend. I'm really I'm fighting some food demons in my head right now to get more food after the stream. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. This is not good. Oh, we just hit the post. Some room here. Hopefully that's the end of the highlight. Can we call it there? Scubs, I think you've persuaded me to buy a takeaway on Friday. What we thinking? I mean, is it too early to think about it? I'd already have it ordered. Mixed kebab plate with chips and a small kebab with cheese and some jalapeno cheese poppers. Mad at it. That is fantastic. Better saying do it. Mad at it saying do it. Do it or you get knocked out this cup. Zebedee Lawson's got injured. Brilliant. That's my pick. My pick is gone. So we are going to bring on Lacey here today. That's not good for me. If anyone who's gone Lawson, I feel your pain. I'm going to take Babbage off as well because he's been poor. Oh, I might have to stay in this cup. Okay, it looks like some food might happen. Thinking of Chippy. Lovely. Lovely. That wouldn't have happened if you'd order a pizza or a burger. John says, I had a chicken and steak in a naan last week. It was banging. It sounds very good. Jack says, the cheapest. It is fairly cheap, but actually not hugely cheap anymore, a Chippy. Chippy price has crept up big time. Mada says, off topic, little tangent, but I am thoroughly looking forward to meeting you. I am very much looking forward to it. I think we'll have a fantastic weekend. Cheaper than everything else? Well, yeah, it definitely is a cheaper takeaway, 100%. But, man, I am as well. I think we'll have a fantastic weekend. I think we will. Come on, then. Palmer, can we make something happen? Cho with some room. He's got himself some space in the box, and he scored. Cho grabs a second. We double our lead. We needed that. I think Taco Bell is cheaper than Chippy these days. Is it really? Wow. Cho grabs a second on the day. He does very well. He just gets round his man. Just skips round him. Actually runs through him, if I'm honest. It's a great finish. Keeper doesn't do well. He just led down. But we are now 2 to the good. Cho is playing like you've used editor on him. Far out. He's insane. Fantastic signing. The best signing of the season so far. Incredible player. I was hoping he'd be decent. And he's looking like he is. Thing is, in Hungerford, there is barely anything and nowhere delivers. Yeah, that's fair enough. I've only recently had things like Uber Eats and Deliveroo started delivering to here. For the first year or two whilst I was here, nowhere delivered. But now everywhere does, fortunately. But Lacey's in. Can Lacey score? He's just stuck it wide. Oh, that would have been good for the goal difference. I can get a 2 roll and with curry and sausage supper, 2 sausage, for under a tenner. Cheapish, that is good. That is good. I'm close to the 20 quid at a Chippy here now. It's between kebab, Chippy and Chinese. Chinese is good. Did they do chicken and pork, though? Well played. Well played. It wouldn't be called Hungerford if there was loads of food. Again, we're doubling up. My last place had no Just Eat, or that was bad. Yeah, it's a struggle. It's a struggle. We've bested AC Milan here. I'm going to say it early. We've won. We've won. It would take something crazy for us not to win. And Cho has single-handedly won us that game. We've beat AC Milan, ladies and gentlemen. That is our toughest game of the group stage, I'd say. I'm very, very happy with that. I'm very, very happy with that. What a game that was. Let's get the points in. And there are going to be some points knocking about, that's for sure. What a result that is. I mean, lots of people won. We'll have to have a look. I can't actually remember what other games we have. I can't remember who else we play. We've got a Premier Sports Cup quarter-final next. How long's Lawson out for? Oh, 3 to 5 weeks. He sprained his ankle ligaments. That's my points gone. Sasquatch won that game for you. He got the ball rolling. Cho can't start without Bubba Ganoush. There you go. Edinburgh City's unbeaten run stretches to 10 games. Fantastic scenes. Right, who else have we got? That's what I want to see. We have Apoel next. Then we have Dinamo Minsk. We have Cardiff Met. AEK, Hajduk Split. Yeah, I think we should be all right in the group stage. I think we should be all right. We've just beat AC Milan. We should be okay. Who's still in the Premier Sports Cup is the question. Celtic is still there. Rangers are gone. So if Hibs and Celtic could drop out, that'd be great. Scubs is still in. Scubs is still in. The only Championship side still in it. Right, okay. But we've got the quarter-final next. We've got to get past Dunfermline more than anything. We need to rest players. We need to rest. We better go the whole way until the final, I hope. Oh, I need to put points on the thingy as well. Let me do that. So, rest players for 2 days. I was also going to check for Mr. Scotsman. Did Sutherland come on? Did Sutherland come on? He did in the 87th minute. In the 87th minute in that game. We need to... Dunfermline are Dunfermline. There's Mano. I'm giving it. I'm giving it. 6.5 for Lacey, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, so we can just go to there. Let's get that in for the points. Airdrie's on their way to Hampden. We're going to do it again. The boys from Broomfield, the boys from the lane. And all that. Mr. Scotsman, what? The 87th minute? It's not ideal, is it? Not ideal. Not ideal, that one. Right, let's get moving, as that's reading the stats. Lacey out of Ireland reckoning. Nah, the joke? Oh, right, I'm with you. I'm with you. Right, we had 3 points for the goal for Sasquatch. He only got a 6.9 rating. Little Jack with 1 point. Palmer got 6. Texera with 6. Cho with 13. And if we add man of the match, I'm going to guess it's him. It's 18 for Cho. And Lawson also got points. Let's apply those points. How are we looking? How are we looking? How are we looking? I believe it's me at the top still, isn't it? Brivett's crept up, though. He's 1 point behind. Bedder's into third. Mr. Scotsman's having a rough round. Exactly, Scubs. Poor delivery considering he's a postie. Expected better. Oof. There you go. I appreciated it. I appreciated it. Rigged. These rigged shouts are crazy. These rigged shouts are crazy. If I could rig Football Manager, I would. We'd have finally won something. Delivery of letters, A1. Jokes, F-. Yeah, always on time. Always on time, does Marno. Come on, then. Semi-final, who have we got? Oh. Shocker Celtic, but Falkirk have beat Celtics. If Celtic are out, Hibs went through on penalties. Hibs went through on pens. Adrianians went out to Kilmarnock, unfortunately. But Celtic are out. Hibs beat us in the final last year. And we will be playing either Celtic or Falkirk. So it'll be Falkirk if we get through. Useless, typical Airdrie. So we will be playing Falkirk if we get through. But we need to get through first. That's the most important thing. Revenge opportunity. That's it. That's it. Hopefully. Hopefully we can get there. Falkirk. I can't tell if that's... you say this, Scubs. Is that correcting me or is that how I'm saying it? Falkirk. 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 Have I've just spilt coffee all over myself. It's also cold. No one wants to spill cold coffee on themselves, do they? Brilliant. It's one word. Falkirk. 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 That's the correct way. Falkirk. Right. No, Falkirk. Falkirk. I can't say it. It's one of them. Better not be on the white shirt. Oh no. It's not. It's not. It's all over the chair instead. Right. Let's get into this next game. Let's get into the next game. Lawson cannot play, unfortunately. I don't know who to start out there, you know. What's Babbage like in midfield? I'm going to guess poor. Yes. Love that shirt. Scubs, it is a good one. It is a good one. We could go Lacey, but Lacey's really bad in midfield. I'm going to go Smith today, I think. Oh, do I go Smith? He's not exactly great in midfield. He's poor on the left. No, I'm going to go Lacey. I'm going to go Lacey. Problem is, Lacey's really, really not good in midfield. No, I'm going Smith. I'm going Smith. Going Smith today. Flight Simulator says that was a bag of Chelsea players. So, Flight Simulator, that message has gone right over my head. I don't know what that means. It reminds me of the 1995 Tokyo Verde fan shirt. Oh, really? Was that green and white as well? Is that green and white? Why is this? Is there a hole in this cup or something? Dripping. Probably because I spilt it, not going to lie. White and green, it's a decent combination. It's a decent combination. It means that Chelsea are cheats. What was the specific cheating that you referenced in Flight Simulator? Right, okay. So, Crosby's going to move up to the bench. Yeah, Smith's going to start today. Dive in and staying down when there are injuries like goalkeeper. Oh, really? Was it? Bavage hasn't been great, but I am going to stick with him. I think Dockle I'm going to start Victory or Nico loss? Who do we go with? Who do we go with? Who do we go with? I'm going to go with Nico loss today. Chelsea deserved it over that small... Whoa, Privet, that's a very, very strong message here. We're all friends. We're all friends. It wasn't a good game of football. Not my fault. Right, I feel like there's some winding up going on here. I can see this going well. Well, strong. Right, okay. It was a terrible game of football overall. It was a terrible game overall. Wolfsburg early 2000s vibes for me. Josh, changed my mind. Can I have a sword? Privet wants to swing that sword. I think Chelsea not for everyone. Chelsea need to be kicked out of the league. Wow. Chelsea are a tin pot club, to be fair. I'm only joking. I know you are. I would be saying to play nicely if I thought you were being serious. Right, okay, let's save before we get into this. Rise of the Capital. And let's get into it. I'm very, very frustrated that Lawson's not in this team. It's not ideal. But let's get into it. Quarter-final, we've got Falkirk waiting for us. If we can get past Dunfermline. Blimey, any saves? Did I double save? Did I save twice? I was a huge Chelsea fan. Or how many saves you mean? It's because they all have backups, but I've got three saves on the go. I was a huge Chelsea fan, but the way the club's turned is horrible. I genuinely can't stand them. All good manner banter here. Banter here is I'm an Everton fan. We've been the butt of the jokes for years. Right, come on then. Who have they got? No one I recognise. Finn Yeats. Is Finn Yeats at us? Or did I try and... Is that Idrissa Gana Gueye? Is that Idrissa Gana Gueye? My English team plays in Scotland. It's no fun. Right, come on then. Here we go. Can't be... it'd be about 50. Yeah, very true. Very true. I'd assume, yeah, he'd be too old, wouldn't he? Let's get this. Get these on the go. Let's be having you. Come on then. I don't know whether to just leave it on low settings. I don't like how... It's a penalty inside 15 seconds. It's a penalty inside 15 seconds. We're about to go 1-0 down. I think it was Smith as well. Oh, Virginia saves it, though. Virginia saves it. Oh, we've had early drama. A missed penalty inside the first minute for Dunfermline. Can we wake up now, please? All across from the... Look, will I stop at the shop? Asda never delivered nappies. Outrageous. Yeah, I hate it on low settings, but the thing is, I think it'll be better for the not lagging. I feel like it didn't lag at all after I changed it in the last game. Is that another penalty? Palmer, what are we doing? We're trying to lose this game. 7 minutes in, we've given away 2 penalties. This is outrageous. Can he save it again? He doesn't save this one. Right, who goes down then? I'm still saying Leeds. I think West Ham. I think West Ham are going to go down. We're 1-0 down this time. We've given away 2 penalties in 7 minutes. Mr. Scotsman saying Spurs. Yeah, who does everyone think? Matt's going Spurs as well. That's not a good start, is it? Desmano is trying. It's definitely trying. We need to wake up here. They come forward again. Dunfermline want to get to this final. I think West Ham 2, unfortunately. Yeah, I do. Brivet says, I just really can't see it. If we win Friday and they don't win at Villa, then maybe that sways me. Mr. Scotsman says Everton will relegate Spurs on the final day. Desmano says, I'm a Spurs fan and I reckon it's Spurs. Leeds will win this weekend and be fine, Briv. Meaning we qualify for Europe. They won't beat Villa, Spurs won't. Fair enough. I just, yeah, for me, I think West Ham. I think West Ham are going to go down. Davo FM, thank you very much for the raid.
Welcome in, Raiders.
Welcome in. How are we doing? How was the stream? I hope you're very well. We're currently trying our hardest to lose the game. We go 2-0 down. Davo, thank you for the follow.
Welcome to the club.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. How are we doing? How was the stream? How's Football Manager? It says Parker has done everything. Farker every time he's faced him. How was the stream? Can we have a shout out for Davo, please? Yeah, welcome in, Raiders. We've got a shout out going. I am going to drop a follow, and if you're not, I would rectify that immediately. Give the man a follow. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. I'm A1 or Josh. Call me anything. I've been called worse. We're currently managing Edinburgh City FC. We're in season 9. Still yet to win any trophies. And we're in a Premier Sports Cup quarter-final here, and we've just gone 2-0 down to Dunfermline. We gave away 2 penalties in the first 7 minutes. David says it wasn't great. I was absolutely exhausted, but we did end on a win, so it's something. Well, I'm glad you ended on a win. It sounds like you need to get your feet up and have a bit of a rest. But thank you for the raid. I really do appreciate it, and thank you for the follow. Who is it you're managing on Football Manager? Who's the save with at the moment? We need to wake up here. We've been awful so far. We have been awful. Can we at least have a shot on target in the first half? Can't believe how bad we've been. We started really well. We've just beat AC Milan. DJ Mikau, he was 2-0, then dimmed, and 1-2-1 as their goal was disallowed. There you go. Happy ending. Happy ending indeed. David says it's Schalke looking to restore the glory days, but the Bundesliga is a tricky test. That jump up, I imagine, is a big test. Smith just blazes one over. But that's a really interesting save there, Davo. And welcome in, Mikau. I hope you're both having a brilliant start to your week. Happy Tuesday to the pair of you. We've been useless in this first half. We need to do something very, very different if we're going to get to a semi-final, because at the moment we don't deserve to. What was that? Get your act together. We need to change things. Pick the tempo up. We need to go positive. Smith's been poor, but we don't really have a very good option out there. I don't think anyone's been good, to be honest. I think the stream pushes me over the line for affiliate, so that's a big positive. Congratulations. That's very, very exciting. You need to get yourself applied and get that all sorted for the next time. Congratulations, Davo. That's big news. Fantastic. So I assume is it new that you've just started? How long have you been sorry, I can't speak. How long have you been streaming, Davo? How long have you been streaming? Right, we need to get going. We need to get going. We've been very, very bad here. Hopefully just that little tweak will make the difference. But if not, we're going to have to make some changes in about 10-15 minutes. We started on Saturday, so it's been good to get it done quick. Oh, that's really, really impressive then. Well done. Flown through it. It's taken 3 days. Congratulations, sir. Really well done. We're getting battered here at the moment. We've had our first shot on target. It's taken 58 minutes. I don't see us getting back in this, unfortunately. We've been really, really poor so far. Can we get the ball back here and attack ourselves, or is this going to be more Dunfermline action? 3 days. Lucky if Josh hits continue twice in 3 days. Exactly that. Dunn's in again. Oh, he's put that one wide. Yeah, we usually play about a game in that time. We've been quick today. We're going to have to make some changes because this is awful. This is awful. Continue buttons overrated? Exactly that. Exactly that. Aren't Dunfermline the team in the cup final this year? It's a good question. I'm sure someone here will know. I'm sure someone will know. We're going to have to do that. We'll do that. I'm going to say it. FM overrated. We're here for the waffles and birds. Bedders love it. Mr. Scotsman says yeah. That's it. Thought so. Josh trip to Benidorm has changed him. Up the pace. Up the pace. Does that thing come with mouse and keyboard? Oh, what, the PC you're on about? Let's get Simic on. Let's get Feathers. Sorry, Feathers on. Let's get Lacey on. Make a difference. Killer Bod Dad, here he is. How are we, good sir? Happy Tuesday to you. I hope you're doing fantastically well. How's Edinburgh doing? Then how are you, dude? In what order of importance is that, Mr. Bod Dad? Edinburgh are currently getting battered, and I had a rather heavy weekend, so I'm quite fragile. But I hope you're doing fantastically well. Happy Tuesday. No, it was going well, but we're about to get dumped out of the cup in the quarterfinal after we've been awful here today. Feathers McGraw has a go. Here he is, the man, the myth, the Bod Dad. How are we doing? Happy Tuesday. I'm very well. I'm glad to hear it. I hope your week started splendidly. Did you get your KFC, Mr. KBD? Devil's in the detail. What was the order? Tobias. Oh, it's not going to happen for us today. We had a chance. 20 minutes to go. Devil's in the detail. What was the order from KFC? What was the order? Oh. I don't think we're scoring in today. No, I didn't actually. Oh no. It's always a bad day when you don't get KFC. That's always a bad time. David says I'm going to head out, make myself a nice meal and get some rest. So I'll catch you another time. A pleasure to drop a raid in here though. Thank you again, David. I really do appreciate it. Congratulations again on hitting affiliate. And I hope you enjoy your meal and have a fantastic evening. Thank you for sending your raid over. I do appreciate it. Can we grab a goal late and then throw everything at it? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We've been really, really poor. We've got a shout out going for Killer Bod Dad. If you're not already following, make sure to rectify that immediately. You will not regret it. A wonderful human being and very, very entertaining. So get over there and give the man a follow as Simic. We were going from distance. Keeper just claws that one out. I don't know why he shot from there, to be honest. It's not going to be our day. And another chance at silverware. Slips from our reach. Celtic went out, but so do we. It's going to be another trophyless season, isn't it? It's going to be another trophyless year. We're out the Premier Sports Cup. Very, very poor. I'm embarrassed by that performance. Terrible, terrible. The cleaner dusted that cupboard for nothing. Exactly that. Dunfermline play Falkirk. Kilmarnock play Hibs. We got Rangers in 19 days. We got a bit of a break now. We got a bit of a break before we go away to Rangers, who we always struggle against. We always struggle. Where are Rangers at the moment? They're in 7th. They've won 2, drawn 3, lost 2 so far. So Rangers have been struggling so far this season. It's not ideal, though. We really wanted... I mean, Premier Sports Cup seemed like our best chance at silverware. But it wasn't to be this year. It wasn't. Not at all. So let's... What is this break for? Is it international break? It is indeed. Scotland playing Estonia and Ireland. And Andorra, by the looks of it. Feet ahead, make lone approach from McCann. Okay. I don't know who McCann is. Who are you? No idea. You can go out on loan, that's fine, as I don't actually know who you are. So I have no use. National roundup, he played. Babbage played 70 minutes in a 7-1 win over Estonia. I don't think he scored. Smith went out there as well. Didn't play. Number 11 on the Scottish players in Prem history, apparently. Or was it number 12? That's McGinn. That was McCann, I said. McCann. No, McGinn was number 11, yeah. McGinn was number 11. How do I see the Scotland game? That's what I'm trying to look for here. Same, different, but still same. Like Scotland, here we go. How do I see their fixtures? Oh, he did score. I was going to say 7-1. But Alfie Babbage got Scotland off to a flyer. There you go. So he can score for Scotland. If he can start scoring for me, that'd be brilliant. 16 days to this Rangers game. At least we don't have to rest anyone. Dennis, you got me thinking about Gertwings massively. I was hoping that Gertwings might be local to me on the day of the charity walk, but I'm not sure it's going to be. On that day, the Clifton have got a new food van going there. It's It's a Mexican one. I want to say like Banditos Burritos or something like that. I've seen them here actually, local at a different public house. But I was really hoping the Gert Wings would be here, to be honest, but I'm not sure it is. I love food. Me too. Me too. It's one of life's great pleasures is food. That's what I mean. In some ways, I wish I didn't love food as much, because then I could be healthy really easily. But unfortunately, I just love food that's not good for you. Ben says, aren't they usually by you the weekend after the Clifton? Clifton was Saturday just gone. Oh, don't say that. If it is, that means it would be this Saturday, which is the charity walk. It is. I've got the body to prove it. There you go. You flirted again, Killabod Dad. You trying to flirt again? Oh, Mexican truck might be good. I think it will be good. I think it will be. Mr. Bod Dad, thank you very much for the bits. We have a gigantic twerk. It's not something I expected on a Tuesday evening, but thank you very much for the bits, sir. There's worse ways to use them than shaking a booty. Right, this game's coming round rather slowly. Reincarnate that? I don't think anyone wants to see that. I don't think anyone wants to see that. I don't think anyone wants to see that. Right, we're going to apply all of that advice. That's fine. I wouldn't say no, Jack. Weird thing to say. Sure, just accept it. I don't know if I feel violated or not. I'm not sure, but I think I liked it. KBD is a sexy man. You should see his new kiss cam. Right, okay. Well, I know where I'm going to sit and wait until it next goes live. Made you chuckle, though? It did. It did indeed. Hopefully we can get a positive result against Rangers. International roundup. 8.1 against Ireland as well. Has he scored again? Why won't it let me click on it? That's what's annoying. Oh, he scored twice. Babbage scored twice against Ireland. Right, he's bagging goals away on international duty. I'd very much like him to come back and start doing that, please. New channel point option? No. His kiss cam had ruined 4 sets of trousers. Nothing wrong with the cat cam. You look, Violet, and you've gone red. Stop it. I'm blushing. What formation is Scotland playing Bav in? It doesn't let me click on the game, unfortunately. It doesn't let me click. Although they have him as a channel forward. Maybe I start doing that. Kiss cam over cat cam. We might have to have him as a channel forward. What? I think I've just got centre forward, haven't I, in my tactic? Target forward he is. Let's have him as a someone throw water on Jack. Cold showers all round. Cold showers all round. Josh, I can't believe it. What can't you believe? Mackenzie's now homegrown. Need to praise Anton Palmer at 9.1 in training. Texture. Look at this. Some trainings. Better's only one. Right. Oh, okay. A new SBC on FC needs 2 squads. First squad needs 6 players. Seconds need. I'm going to guess 7. Correct, yeah. Oh, okay. I'm 31 years old. Am I 30? I never remember. 31 or 32, one of them. Career path quiz from Matt. It's coming onto the screen in... well, are you ready, Matt? Are you ready? I was just going to go straight for it as you just did it, but I do want to check you're ready. This 6-7 thing is really hanging around. It is indeed. Nicholas has got injured. He's out for 3 weeks. Matt is ready. So it's coming onto the screen in 3, 2, 1. There you go. So it is Ajax, Atletico Madrid, Everton, Fulham, Hertha Berlin, and Ajax. 32, barely out of school. Was 52 last week. Are you calling me a young man? You calling me a young man? Matt is correct. It is indeed. It is Johnny Heitinger. It is indeed correct. Can we have those points refunded, please? That is correct. Good shout. Jack says, you know, Scubs was getting abused in bed as stream on Sunday. Was he really? Right, okay. I was just looking. I got it from Everton to Fulham. I see. Another month where I don't get manager of the month. Third place. Not even the bridesmaid this time. So the board are only pleased with me now. They're only pleased now. The supporters are very pleased. They were happy with the win over AC. I'm going to guess they're just not very happy with... I'm going to guess they weren't very happy with this. Disappointed with the performance, yeah, because I'm guessing they wanted me to do better in the cup. Seeing Ajax, Everton, Fulham made it quite easy. Did our mate Finley show up? I don't know. By a 12-year-old, really? Wow, okay. Livid with the Dunfermline result? Yeah, they are. Because I think they wanted me to get to the final of the Premier Sports Cup like last year, unfortunately. Wasn't to be, so we're going to have to get to the final of something. Come on then. What do we got? 8 days until the Rangers game now. We need some results. We need to turn it around. But of course I saved him. What saved Scubs? Oh, ban the guy. There you go. Swinging the sword. Savage, how did he get on? 6.3 in a 1-1 draw against... Is that Andorra? It is Andorra, yeah. I thought I knew the flag. One of my weird things. Quite good with flags. Who did you ban? This must be the most continues in a stream for months. Exactly that. I've had a little break from Football Manager, so I really want to play it today. So we're flying through it today. We're flying through it today, not messing about. We're not messing about today. 5 days until the Rangers game. To be fair, we wouldn't usually even make it to the Rangers game. How I usually go. His name was... That. Okay, that is outrageous. Fair enough. I mean, if anyone's going to get banned, it's probably a guy that names himself that, I'd guess. I'd guess so. Right, I'm assuming players are back now from... You raided me too? It's a great name. Look at this training, by the way. Bavage has come back absolutely flying from international duty. I'm going to play him in the channel forward role because that's what he's best at. And he's just been scoring goals for fun for Scotland. So we're going to see if that makes any difference. It's not the way I'd like to play this formation. With one up top, I do like a target forward. But where he is... where he's thriving as a channel forward, I'm going to give it a go. Is this the last week with interrupted streams for a while? I do still have stuff coming up. Unfortunately. Better says his name was Snubble Bubble, something I can't remember. I prefer Atters, though. Right, okay. Mrs. Scotsman said, did we not get fantasy points in the last game? We did not. You're right. But I don't think there's going to be any other. There's a couple. Let me just add those. I'll just add those rather than doing it. So Vinicius... I just call him Vinicius. Oh, it is Vinicius, yeah. He gets one more, so he's up to 5. And Cho gets one more. So he's up to 25. And that's it. There were no goals. So we'll do that. Trying to rob me. Who's top? Let's have a look. It is still me. Surely Jack ain't last again. No, Mr. Scotsman's struggling here today at the moment. Should be 2 streams a week. I know, Jack, I know, but unfortunately, it is still a hobby. So life is the priority. How many points you on? 67. It's top right. Oh, right. Okay. To be fair, Josh being away gives me a chance to stream again. So Mad At is praying for my downfall here. Hook, line, and sinker. Yeah, I got done by that one. Of course he is. Yeah, I got done there. Fair enough. Hands up. Pants around my ankles. Josh, when are you home? So, right, I mean, to be fair, This week I'm only not streaming Saturday because I've got the charity walk. If you are interested in giving to a brilliant cause, !charity. But yeah, so it's just Saturday. I'm not streaming this. Next week I am streaming as normal.
I want this man to be
so
no
1,
more.
2, 3. So for the next 3 weeks after this week, I'm streaming completely normally. Then I have a wedding on the Saturday. So it'll be 3 that week. I then have a week of full streaming. Then I have a wedding on the Friday, so it'll only be 3 that week. And then I'm on my honeymoon, so then I'm away for 3 weeks. So it'll just be YouTube stuff. When's the next subathon? That is, not something we're setting at the moment. I will, post it right now. Remind me on payday, mate, and I'll donate. Miss Scotsman, I appreciate that. It's, how do you actually know so many people? Christmas? Gav, how are we? Honeymoon, who's the lucky fella? It's Bedders. How are we, Gav? Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing fantastically well. Hope your week started well. Streams from Cali and Hawaii. Could you imagine? Not this year, I hope. Oh yeah, Christmas be good when we off work. I don't think it's anything I'm in a great rush to do. It's I wasn't planning for it to be regular. I thought it's going to be like a hitting goals sort of thing, but it's not something I'm going to set all the time. You know, I was hoping. I mean, it's one of those things, isn't it? If people wanted it, I guess it is. But I don't want it to be something that we do all the time. Betters, when's your 24 hour? There you go. Did you say you're away for 3 weeks? 2 weeks I'm actually away for. 2 weeks I'm actually away for, yeah, for my honeymoon. Is that, yeah, that's the America trip, Matt, yeah. Drive me crazy that I can't pack dinner in. Gav says lunch break, so there's, so you're giving me the energy to get to 10 p.m. How's things your end, mate? I'm doing very well. I was away on a stag do this weekend, so I'm feeling rather fragile, and I'm hoping that the wonderful people here in the chat are going to get me through it. Football Manager was going well until we just went out in the quarterfinal of the Premier Sports Cup after a terrible performance. 3 weeks in America, going to come back looking like queso. 2 weeks I'm away. I wouldn't say 2 a year is excessive. Would you not? I would have said 1. Fragile puts it lightly, I would assume. I'm trying my best here, Gav. I'm trying my best. Who's away to the USA for? I'm away for 2, Scubs, 2. When you're away there, you loaded June. It's my honeymoon in June. I'm going for my honeymoon. Yeah. When you yeah. World Cup. It is during the World Cup. I'm not going to any games. I am. You ever been USA Scout? I have. I went to Florida when I was younger, and I've been to Vegas. But we're going to Tahoe, San Francisco, and Hawaii. These streams making him. Will we quit this job soon? I can tell you. It's the job that's doing it. Lucky, I am looking forward to it. What dates? Everyone I know either has a birthday either side of mine or gets married either side. I am away. It's middle of June until the 1st of July. I'm away. I will go again once the orange faced bloke isn't in charge. That's fair enough. Mr. Nighthome, how are we? You could call it your Honey June. I like it. What an entrance. Mr. Nighthome, I hope you're doing fantastically well. Happy Tuesday. How are we? Right, okay. Let's get Dockel back in. Nicholas has got injured, so let's get Sideline Steve back on the bench. Lawson's still injured, unfortunately. You got any pre-recorded streams for us? No, unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. It's not even so. I'm gonna have to sort the YouTube videos out. That's gonna be the nightmare. Bad puns or which entrance do you prefer? 50-50. I'll take either. You should actually do that. What, pre-record streams? Josh streaming him swimming in Hawaii. What? A pre-recorded stream? The thing is, my stream is just waffling nonsense to you lot. How could I pre-record it? Pre-recorded streams are a horrible idea. That's what I mean. Like, how could I do it? We're on the stream from the shores of Lake Tahoe. Preempt in the chat. Okay, Jack, I can't read that. At a first is always... Yeah, that's it, exactly. That's it. That's funny. I know what entrance Josh loves. Oh, okay. That doesn't matter. I get ready for needing to stream. Probs that. There's a lot of alive and well in 2026. Shocking. There you go. Just pretend people have messages. You read out fake messages. It's outrageous. I probably won't do this, ladies and gentlemen. Right, we have Rangers now, and we are usually terrible. Just ad-lib it. Pre-recorded stream sounds like a YouTube video. That's what I mean. I'm going to get YouTube videos ready. So we'll release all the YouTube videos as usual. Interim, I hope so, Scubs, but we're useless against Rangers. We always struggle. Come on, then. We're giving Alfie Bavic his preferred channel forward role. Let's see what happens. Read out pass messages. Yeah, but I don't know what it means, Scubs. I don't know what it means, so I leave it. Live streams are bad enough. Pre-recorded ones just sounds like an alibi to commit murder. Yeah, there is that. That's one way of looking at it, Gav. That's one way of going about it. What even is YouTube good for? I like it. I like a YouTube video. I enjoy making them. Unfortunately, my last two has very much showed me that I don't think people enjoy watching them, but I enjoy making them. Right, come on then. We need a good result here. Someone actually did that, you know? Did they really? That's outrageous. Bring a sword and some alcohol and we have a deal. There you go. Right, we're going to lock the entry so that we go in. So, their team looks very, very different to how it has previously. A lot of players have moved on, it looks like. They ran a pre-recorded stream and thought they'd get away with it. That is crazy. That is crazy. Desmond says YouTube is good for denting Josh's self-esteem, seemingly. Yeah, it's good at that. It is good at that. Justice for Shay. I enjoy him. That's why I've forgotten about the past three. Brilliant. Okay. Okay. Joking. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. Viva in over on YouTube, cracking tunes. How are we, Viva? Multi-platform supporting. You love to see it. That's just mean. Yeah, but it's the thing is, I'm putting on a brave face here. I'm too fragile. I will cry after this stream now. I will cry after the stream. I hope you all know. It's a jab at Proddies, basically. I don't know what that is, and I hope I haven't just said something awful. Josh has self-esteem? Well, not anymore. Not anymore, and we are 1-0 down inside 7 minutes to Rangers. Inside Josh is crying a little now. Yeah, and he'll be outside after the stream. Now everyone say something nice. One Nation to Glory, you're managing Salford, right? Brilliant. Oh, okay. We're 1-0 down. Where's Bob do? Protestants, right, okay. Okay, I'm with you. Cry on it, why limit yourself? Dream big. There you go. Ripley! Cry into this massive pile of money, mate. Thank you very much for the bit. I appreciate it. How are we, Ripley? I hope you're having a fantastic start to the week. We look to have imploded here on Football Manager. Only idiots don't get away with murder. I, for one, have never been caught. Well, me neither. I've also never committed it, though, so I don't know if that counts. I'm 0 for 0. Cho's got some room here. Can he get us back in this game? He's got some room. He hits the bar. Bob Dude's here. Of course he is. Gav says, monumental penny contribution there. You love to see it, Ripley. Thank you very much for the bit. I appreciate it. But you are an idiot. Right, okay, Jeff. Okay. Here he is. Josh needs something nice said about him. 100% success rate. Or 0. Whichever way you want to put it. Whichever way you want to put it. Rangers. They come forward again. It's about to be 2. He's put it wide, fortunately. What rate? I misspoke, Scubs. I misspoke. I'm glad you picked up on it. Josh is elite, S tier. Yep, long-tailed and great. Mrs. Scotsman says 100% sex rate. Oh, you all caught that, did you? You all caught that. I misspoke. Yep, I'll give you it. Look after the pennies and the pounds look after themselves. There you go, Desmano. There you go. Ripley says, just went on a wee little walk to the bank. Took out a lot of cash for a sports card expo this weekend, but I'm simultaneously very excited about. But also, I'm going to spend so much money on cardboard. Are you eyeing up anything in particular, Ripley? What are we thinking? Josh has a great trim. Oh, better stop it. You're going to make me blush. Well, that depends if my payment gets sent. Successfully still waiting my last £5. Exactly that. I think Viva's waiting on many a YouTube comment to be paid. Better should get more Pokemon cards. What do you call a fake noodle? I don't know. Not 6'7", no. Never 6'7". Right, man, that's outrageous. Ruby says, I've got a list. Yeah, biggest card I'm going to search for is a Bale Auto. Love that. An Impasta. I like it. I like it. I enjoy that. I enjoy that quite a lot. So much so, I'm probably going to tell Mrs. A won that one later and not credit you in the slightest. I'm probably going to take credit for that one. Here come Rangers again, and here's karma for stealing Mr. Scotsman's joke. Okay. I will fire you. Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't get it. Rivet, that's outrageous. Joe's got some room. Can he score it? He's just stuck it wide. It's not going well. One Nation is over. Oh, no. Madat says, I have a great joke for you to read every word out loud on stream. Madat, I imagine I'm going to be able to read probably about 30% of this joke. Bobby says, nah, in seriousness, keep up the great streams and the YouTube videos. Life's not... That's not great, but your streams and the job centre to glory, helped me out a lot. So thank you for that, Bob, dude. That is incredibly kind. I really do appreciate that. All jokes aside, I do hope that everything is going as well as can be. I don't like to hear you say life's not going well. I hope that improves massively. But no, I do really appreciate the kind words. I'm glad I can help in some small way. Cho is being a hogger this game. Gav says, so apparently there's 72 genders now, which means men are better than 71. Let's go, boys, boys, boys. That is potentially an outrageous message there, Gav. Gone over my head. What, the impasta? It's like a fake noodle, like pasta. Let's go, bestie. Love it, Mr. Nohom. Scub says, Bedders, if Trump chills on the war and I make Tokyo in September, I'll buy you some cheap Japanese packs and ship them to you when you're home. Love that. Right, man, I'm going to let you all read that one yourself. That one's not going to get read out. Ripley says, what's the shirt you've got on today? This is a Swindon new shirt. It's a charity shirt. It's a charity shirt. It's a Swindon one. I'll try Pokey Rand when the next drop happens. That's outrageous. Gav says, Josh, for me, that's like a 1 out of 10 on my scale. I can imagine, Gav. I can imagine. Brilliant. There you go. Right, we need a much better second half. We need a much better second half. Show a bit of desire. Come on. Savage has not made anything happen in this new channel forward role. We've really not made anything happen here yet. We've been poor. We're going to encourage. Let's make something happen. Come on. Let's grab an equaliser. We can grab a point here. I'll be happy. We've just given it away. Brilliant. Mr. Nime said, I thought I heard rumours from Callum that we're going to Slough in August. I think it's more than rumours, Mr. Nahum. It's more than rumours. It is confirmed. It is confirmed that there will be a Slough meetup. There is a Slough meetup. Blackpool is also happening, Brivet. That is also happening. We're just waiting on fixtures. Bobby says there's a local shop down here. They buy booster boxes, open them, then sell the cards as individuals, limiting to 4 per person. Like or hate the idea. What do people think of that? Tasmania says Babbage has made precious little happen all stream. It is true. Gav says count me in. Which one? Slough or Blackpool, Gav? We're having an A1 meet-up in Blackpool, but the Y Callum Slough meet-up is happening. I'm very, very excited for it. Blackpool is definitely happening in September, right? It's not guaranteed to be September, Miss Nime. So we have 3 weekends outlined in the Discord at the moment. The final 2 of August and the 1st of September. I am going to be avoiding Y Callum's meetup because I want to attend that myself, and I know some people also in this community want to join. So I'm going to be avoiding that, but it's going to probably be one of those 3 weekends. Both. Blackpool, yeah, my captain, but he needs dropping. Desmano, he's struggling, yeah. Scum says, make it August if possible so I can make it. I'm going to try my best. We're going to work around White Callums, but it also depends on when Blackpool are at home. Gav says, both, to be honest, Slough because and Blackpool is good for me because collectibles, for me because collectibles is like the best rare collectible shop around. Oh, is there a good collectible shop there, is there? I'm only going to do Blackpool one, going to avoid the Slough one to be... that's fair enough, Matt, that's fair enough. All travel paid for, yeah, Viva. Unfortunately, I don't have that sort of money. I'm sharing the drive with Bedders. He also needs a talking to and some criticism. He does. First drink on Josh. I have said for those that do attend the A1 meetup, I will be purchasing a beverage as a thank you for attending. Gav says, yeah, been up a few times just to go there. Oh, really, Gav? That's cool. Shout out to Bongo. His evening video just dropped and he's an absolute treasure. Love the man. Love the man. Love the man. After this subathon, I don't know what all travel paid for is outrageous. Bongo is a hero. He is indeed. Gav says only like a 2 hour 15 drive for me, so not outrageous. I think it's about 3.5 for me. This Naim says, listen, if we can make it consecutive weekends, I could get away with having a full week off and get around it. So I think it's likely to be consecutive weekends, Mr. Manihome. I'm thinking it will be. Brian Maguire in over on YouTube. I hope you're doing fantastically well. Happy Tuesday. Welcome in. I've just started a save with Edinburgh City. How's it going, Brian? We're in season 9 here, and I'm struggling against Rangers as we speak. Up the bingo. There's the autocorrect. There you go. Ripley says, eBay says I probably get a bail auto for like $100 to $150. I've got a few cheapish cards I can offload to make it cheaper. Anything else is bonus. Just going to spend hours going through the dollar bins. First proper card show, biggest in the country. Apparently the second biggest in the world. Oh, wow, that's exciting. That sounds really cool there, Ripley. Bob Du says, yeah, I get the point of it. I just prefer knowing what I'm getting in terms of where the packs came from, like what booster boxes. I'm really a noob when it comes to all things Pokemon cards. I just buy them when I get to the conventions. That's fair enough, Bob Du. Beaver says, mate, if you can go to Benidorm every single weekend for 2 months, you can pay for my private jet. I've only been once, Fever. I've only been once. 6:50 and I'm in bed. What a life, love it. Get your feet up, Rivet. You deserve it. Better, that's a crazy message. Brian says, I'm just had my first game against Ipswich Reserves, lost 2-0. You've got plenty of time to go there, Brian. I'd say, oh no, because you've just started it, you probably have Max Guthrie, but my tip is always to sign Max Guthrie if he's not already there. Need some of those Pokemon Hue Forges. I don't know. Oh, is that the prints? They look really, really cool there, Bongo. They have them. They look very, very good. Right, we're going to make some changes now, I think. I was going to say in a few minutes, but I think we need it now. Smith's been poor again. Shea's going to come on. We're going to bring this up to positive. Yeah, those prints came out really well. They did. They look really, really good. I really hope I win Bongo's next community goal. Me too. Me too. We're going to get the low crosses on. Stop saying tip. Right, come on then. I want that Pokemon light. Right, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? I don't know really what to change here at the moment. I think I'm going to bring Feathers on. I'm going to bring Hessel on as well. We're going to hope that makes something. What is the goal? It's channel points, community goal. I was thinking of like what would be something I could set up with that. I haven't really used that. So you can have something where people contribute channel points for something, but I don't know what we could do. Bob just says, right, next question for the chat. iPhone or Google Pixel? I'm torn. Google Pixel has the better camera in terms of zoom, but iPhone has Apple Pay, and that's how I pay for everything. I think most people are going to say iPhone, aren't they? I'm always an Android man. I have been for a long, long time, but it annoys me overpaying for Apple. Personally. Fullbacks on attack. Can we have one here? 103k points for a feet pick. Channel point goal for tactics. iPhone. Android has their own pay. It does. I've always been Android. Just use Google Wallet. No difference. Yeah, I do the same. I do the same. Last time I looked to upgrade, Apple was cheaper. Really bad, is that? Well, Android is a superior system. It is indeed. I agree. So mine was a little bit cheaper than iPhone, and that was a Galaxy. But Galaxy isn't much cheaper than Apple anymore. Brian says, how long did it take you to get promoted? I actually got promoted in my first season, Brian. We went up through the playoffs. I did, and then and then took a little while to go up after that. But yeah, I managed to go up in the first season somehow. Had a really, really good year. We without the points deduction, we would have won the league, but we finished second and went up through the playoffs. Cho's got some room. Can he actually have a go this time? Lacey! They're checking the goal. I'm not going with the goal song yet. I don't know if we've scored. He's given it. It's 1-1. It's 1-1. Only 16 tickets left for the weekend. Wow, that's fantastic. I'm a Sony fanboy, so Android for me. Bob says, thanks, all appreciate it. It's not meant to start a debate between Apple. No, exactly. But it's always a tough one. Bongo asking for a mate. Is that something that you can make? What was that? Ripley says, oh, more card drama. I'll try to sum up a big story that's broken lately. PSA, the grading, I know that, took in someone's 25k submission, lost the cards, didn't reply for 4 months. And 2 of the cards got literally listed on eBay. So PSA said they'd give the dude 12.5k. And the chance to buy the cards back if they find them, and they tried to make him sign an NDA. It's blown up in the hobby. That's crazy stuff. What did I do, Scubs? Finally, my captain scores. Love it, Mr. Scotsman. Brian says, Max Guthrie had good potential. So in my save, Brian, we had Guthrie score in every division. He scored in League 2, League 1, Championship and Prem. He's only just been released this season. Bennett says, I personally think the difference between them is negligible now. I went for the best bang for buck option, which was Apple at the time. Yeah, I think so as well. I think people are still stuck on the sense that Apple is... Why is the match not live? That Apple's better, but I just don't think it is. Wasn't following the chat, just started editing a video. Oh, sorry, I didn't see. Ripley says, I'm on a Samsung Galaxy S24. We'll get the S26 when my contract is over in June. My partner's on a Pixel and she has an iPhone for work. She hates her iPhone. Oh, really? Okay. Bobby says, right, much love all the time. Got maximum security prison to escape from. If you know, you know. Got your tabs as always. Much love, Josh, chat. You are all legends. Bob, dude, have a fantastic evening and good luck getting out of prison. I appreciate you as always, Bob, dude. Have a great evening. Brian says, I'm trying to build from the back. I think that's a good place to start. Killerbod Dad says, Apple is superior. I prefer a Kiwi. Mr. Scotsman says, iPhone is clear as well. So why is this game not live? Oh, it is now. It is now. Right, can we try and steal something here? But I'd be very, very happy. I'd be very, very happy with a point. We'll take a point against Rangers whenever we can get it. A furry Kiwi, the only way to have it. The only way to have it. Oh, I've told him to calm down accidentally. That was bad. I meant to hit encourage. Oh no, we're going to throw it away. Because I told him to calm down. I guarantee we lose it now. Slip of the click. Or they're going to be really calm. Score a winner. Here we go. Joe with some room into Scotty Scott McTominay. Feathers from distance. It's a chance. There was a chance. We get ourselves a point. We get ourselves a point. Matt says, I've always only been Android, used to be Samsung, but now in on the Snapdragon Poco phones. I've never heard of that, Matt. What is that? Scub says, Android's wrecked my world till Go and saved me. I can't do Go Android. I don't get the first bit, Scubs. I don't get that. Brother says, what made you try the first? So there's lots of nutrients, and it is actually good for you. So I just gave it a go, and it doesn't make any difference to me. Bongo says, so I'm an iPhone guy, and have been for years, but I can see why others like Android. Fair enough. Desmano says, Apple is great if you've invested in the whole caboodle. The otherwise, it's a poor investment. No point if you run a PC at home or whatever. Oh, I see what you mean. So having like the whole setup. Mr. Niam says, I would argue Apple are mainly superior if you have multiple products. There you go, like Desmano says. And can use all their features collectively. That makes a lot of sense. River says, they all do the same job end of the day. I'm with you. Matt says, it's a new Android kind of phone. Okay, I've never heard of it. River says, so do you eat it all like an apple? No waste. So just, I don't know if you saw Mad Atter's video that he put in the Discord. One of his videos was how to eat a kiwi, and it was exactly that. So there's just like a circle at the bottom is where it's really tough. So I just leave like the bum of it, basically. Matt says, I don't need anything fancy. I just need a phone that allows me to have some apps and call people. Spot on. Jack says, sorry, I was in a game. I think it'll be more like 500 left with the town end. I see, okay. Have they opened Stratton Bank again? Scub says, Apple phones look clean, though. Android's always messy. I think mine looks fine. Core and all, there you go. Interference, I mean. Airdrie sold out the allocation for Friday. Love that, Scubs. You said it's last game of the season, didn't you, for survival? Mr. Naya Holmes says, but I also got my phone through work and didn't really have much say in it. Well, there you go. That's the best way, isn't it? If you don't have to make the decision at all. I think we played quite well there. I think we played quite well. We've got some points to give out, that's for sure. We actually did all right in the end. Managed to steal a point. That does have us in our very usual 4th place. And Rangers are struggling. They're in 7th. Opened it for them. Oh, I see. Okay. River says, I never call anyone. Hate talking on the phone. I like it when I'm walking. If I'm walking or in the car, I quite like a phone call. Apart from that, I usually message. Yeah, winning we stay up. Losing we rely on Rafe beating County for playoffs. Is that likely? Is that likely? A poll's just started, by the way. We've got Apple, iOS or Android as a poll here. Get yourself voting. Why not? They get Paro when my phone rings. Really? Okay. Ripley says, the only person I call is my mum, and if she knew how to use a computer, I just call her on Zoom or WhatsApp or something to it. That's fair enough. Ripley says, anyone who sends voice notes. See, I only send voice notes if I really can't bother to type, but that's rare. That's rare. Sometimes it's just easy to get it across, but I don't do it regularly. I don't do it regularly. Lacey saves the day there. We're not talking to the press after that. Kilmarnock away next. Where are they? They're in position behind us. What time are we? Oh, we still got ages. Some people send 5-minute ones. That's not it for me. I always genuinely type myself. Fair enough. Rippy says I don't even text people. I just WhatsApp or like Discord for some people. Fair enough. Yeah, I know. I spend a lot of my time in Discord. Jack says I was annoyed at that, but I found it today. We had to open it for them in the end. So are they bringing a lot, are they? Desmano says whoever knows what voice notes actually is, but then I'm an unk. That's just sending your voice. Just sending your voice. I often do voice notes because handling a phone while working can be pretty tough. Yeah, that's fair enough. That makes a lot of sense. Jack says I type really fast so it doesn't affect me. Matt, I don't like calling, but sometimes it needs to happen. Yeah, sometimes it's you can't get it across in a message, you know. Ripley, I have one friend who still texts me using actual old school text, and I'm just like, brother, stop. There you go. Rivet, we need to sack the stewards. We've got a striker on the pitch. A 3-stream streak from Rivet. Thank you very much for the company, sir. I appreciate it. I hear sea shanties in my head. There you go. About 2,000. Fair enough. It's a massive game for either team. Well, yeah, it's huge. Voice notes are for 14-year-old lassies. That's one way of looking at it. Why is my streak reset? I have no idea, Brivet. I have no idea. Did you... I don't know when you'd have missed a stream. I don't think you have you? Ripley says, how many of us are unks here, we think? I think there's a few, myself included. Madat says, this argument is so ridiculous. Both phones types are great. It really comes down to what you're used to. I switch Apple to Android nearly every time. Just depends on who is slightly ahead on the screen in camera tech. Takes some time to get used to the new operating system, but it's all the same. Madat, I'm not even that. I just go with what's most reasonably priced at the time because I think they're all the same, personally. I thought I hear the old man say, how old is an unk? I don't know. Right. We have Kilmarnock away. When is that? On the 12th. I didn't rest my players. That's not good. Nobody is over 50, right? Fantasy, please. Correct. I was an unk when I was 15. There you go. Good evening. Hope your stag weekend was a blast. Urban Mammoth. How are we doing? Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing fantastically well. It was good. I'm just rather fragile at the moment. I want to get off the bottom. Desmano's over 50. There's no need for that sad face. You're as old as you feel, Desmano. You're as old as you feel. Luke's in as well. How are we? Real Life Luke FM is in the building. Happy Tuesday to you, my friend. I hope you're doing very, very well. How are we doing? Urban Mammoth and Real Life Luke FM. I hope you have both had a brilliant start to your week. How are the pair of you? Come through the door, skipping hand in hand. I was an uncle at 12. My older brother made a mistake on his 18th birthday. Well, I hope that he doesn't feel that way anymore. He doesn't feel that way anymore. We got a shout out going for Real Life Luke FM. If you're not already, give the man a follow. He has a great save going on Football Manager. Also a real life qualified coach, so you actually learn a thing or two about the sport rather than just watching me try to deal with it. But a thoroughly entertaining man and a very nice man as well. So get over there and give the man a follow. I don't care how he feels. Not a fan of nephews, fair enough. Mama says, I'm pretty good, thanks. Well, that's to be expected. I'd be disappointed if you weren't a bit fragile. I'm trying to get through it at the moment. Trying to get through it. You wonderful people are helping. I don't... Oh, right, okay, man. Right, I'm with you. Did you throw up? No, I'm very rarely am I sick. I was kind of been that bad. No, I'm very, very rarely. I mean, there's one alcohol that does make me feel very ill, and that's Sambuca, and I did accidentally consume some, not knowing what it was, and I was worried about that, but I was okay in the end. I was okay. Brian says, has Luke got a link to follow? Brian, he does over on Twitch. So we do our shout outs on Twitch for those that stream on Twitch. So yeah, if you were interested in any way, Brian, I am here on Twitch as well. Betters must have some stories about you. Sambuca is dire. Sambuca is horrific. It's just licorice. It's horrible. It's a horrible taste. Tequila and Strongbow make me feel that. See, I like tequila. Strongbow, I don't drink cider. Sambuca, Mr. Boddad likes it. Tequila is clear of Sambuca. They're both bad. I love a tequila. He isn't on YouTube. Real Life Luke FM. I don't believe. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Luke. I don't believe you do YouTube, do you? And I am sorry if you do. I'm just not aware of it, if so. Everyone get Josh Sambuca at the meetup. I will not be touching it at all. I like Tequila Rose. It's good. It's just not really a shot, is it? Well, I mean, it is, but it's not. You know what I mean? It sounds bad, but you kind of have a shot if you're trying to speed things up. But Tequila Rose tastes very nice. Sambuca, I hardly know her. So, well played. I'm with you. It's like a strawberry milkshake. Exactly that. I don't know what these stories are. This is accusations, is what I hear. Right. So we should only have 3 people with points. We've got them there. We're going to apply those points. I wouldn't be drinking at the meetup. I don't think there'd be no error applying points. Why is there an error applying the points? Is it because I've locked it? Let's apply those points again. Unexpected. Why is it not liking that? Okay, I'll add them myself. I'll get the baby Guinness in. Love that. The climb begins. Maybe 1 or 2 max. Yeah, there'd never be any pressure to do so. This isn't the type of meetup that I'm wanting people to turn up and drink. It'd only be if people want to do what they want to do. I'm in no way expecting people to. I'm just going to have to put the points on myself. Sorry, 1 sec. So 41 for Cho and then 9 for Lacey in that one. How is Lacey on 27 points here today? I reckon that's just done that multiple times. Lacey didn't have any points, did he? Lacey didn't have any points. 9, 18, 20. Nah, that's done that multiple times. So that's 9. We need to take 4 off of that was 37, but then that would have done that 2 other times. So that needs to go down to 33. 33 for Cho. And Scotty Scott can stay the same. Before the game, no, I don't think so. No, yeah, so it was saying error, but it had applied and it kept applying multiple times. So there we go. So the points are now on. Let's have a look. Before the game, no. Oh, here we go. Oh, wait, line is bad. I'll be drinking and not meeting. That okay? Desmano, you do what you got to do. I won't be drinking at the meetup either. It's fair enough.
No more.
I'm not sure. I was going to say, I'm not sure I believe it, but my points are shown. Right, I'm with you. Okay. I definitely won't be doing any drinks. That's fair enough. Oh, wait, line is bad. If anyone is still standing at the end of the night, you're having a timeout. That's not what this is about, ladies and gentlemen. That's not what this is about. Matt says, we know, Matt, it's not a drinking trip. It's a meet-up with a football game, and people might drink water or coffee or beer or that. It could get loose as a goose out of his noose. There you go, Matt. There you go. Before this game, yeah, we had that. Sorry, Matt says, I just ain't a massive drinker, to be honest. I'm just there for football and actually being social for once. That's exactly what it's all about, Matt. That's exactly what it's all about. Can give me the extra share points if you want. Mr. Scotsman's asking for him. Lazy Ben, what a man. Feathers in there. How are we, Lazy Ben? Why is this song on again? Is it? How many times has it been on? This was on right at the start, but that's because I put the wrong playlist on. Has it played multiple times? It's so close it is tight at the top. Save a J2O. I've seen you drink plenty. For me, there you go. There we go. Right. What do we got? What do we got? So Kilmarnock away. This is a tight game, this one. This is a tight game. This is a very, very tight game, this one. We need to win it. We need to win it. Right, let's get the fantasy off there. Let's turn that off. Right, okay. Is Lawson back yet? 4 days till he's back. I think Lacey's going to have to start over Smith. Smith's been poor when playing. We're going to have to start Lacey today, which Mr. Scotsman will be happy about. Manager is top of fantasy. There you go, rigging it again. Desmano says, right, not sure who gave the inspiration, but time to cook sauteed chicken for dinner. Love that, Desmano. Love that. I hope you thoroughly enjoy it. It does sound very, very good. Right, Dockel's not been good. I think we are going to go. Nicholas is injured. I'm going to start Victoria here today. We're going Victoria. Someone mentioned it earlier. It was in Jack's curry, I believe it was. That says I've got asparagus among other things as well. Oh, that was Asperger's. Asperger's, sorry. I thought it's because we were talking about food. I thought you said asparagus. That is not what you said at all. Very, very different message. I'm feeling fragile. It's a terrible misreading, that one. That was me, I thought so, Jack. Oh, interesting guess. Vic is in your fantasy? He's not. No, I've got little Jack. That's the best. It was a terrible one. It's because someone spoke about dinner. I saw asparagus, Asperger's and Asperger's is the highlight of my night. Asparagus in butter is. I do like asparagus. I know, but that's not where we were going. It doesn't make you Ripley, but it makes it smell horrific. It just makes it smell horrific. Awful veg? No. Asparagus. Asparagus with some mushrooms with a steak. Lovely. Makes it smell funny? It does indeed. It does indeed. That is. I don't think that is Tory. Is that Tory? Char grilled asparagus with a pinch of sea salt is lovely. There you go. Mushrooms get in the bin. Oh no, I love mushrooms. I love mushrooms. Right, come on. Bin even. I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. Come on then. We need a result here. We turned it around against Rangers. Let's hope we can keep it going. John says, I have a question, sir. Amazing FM streamer. I don't know who you're talking to here, John, but I'll answer your question. Mada has put the code in. What was the code for? Asparagus is just mushy. Oh no, then you're cooking it wrong, brother. It should be have a crunch to it. Come on, share. Anyway, gonna go make that the bird extinct. There we go, Viva. There we go. Oh no, my neurodivergence makes my pee smell funny. It's what is the best barbecue side dish? We are getting into the barbecue season. Mac and cheese, baby jackets, coleslaw. What was the clip? What was the clip of? Is that going to be me getting it wrong? Oh, right. So a barbecue side. I mean, it's probably got to be mac and cheese, but it's very rare that I've been to a barbecue with it. Been to a barbecue with mac and cheese, but it probably has to be, doesn't it? Hate barbecue season? Yeah, I mean, brother, it's just incredibly busy for you, I can imagine, isn't it? I like a decent salad or mac and cheese. I mean, a salad does it, because obviously you're just going to hammer all the other stuff. And then you get a salad on the go. John says, okay, so I know I'm console, but is there a tip to find, like, absolute ballers to grow into worldies, like free agents and stuff? So, I don't usually go hunting for my players, but where I always used to, in previous years, is I'd look at players that are, like, maybe young players that are making caps for their country, or, like, under-21 appearances and stuff, and go down that route. You know what I mean? If you go to Brazil and you see, like, 18-year-olds that are starting to make caps and stuff, that's where I'd usually see it. Or is it too varied because of the different factors? I don't think it'd be amazingly different. Us Scots need to stick together. Barbecue side, corn ribs are a good side, to be fair. That's a good shout. I've actually got a barbie on Friday. Love that, Jack. Matt says, wait, didn't I get the last career path? It was Heitinger. Can I have the points back, please? I claimed the career path. Do we have anyone available to give Matt his points back? Do we have any points back, please? But yeah, you should have those back, as you were correct, sir. Let's cancel that. Get out of this. Is this a highlight or is that just because I'm on the menu? No. Right, we're on it. Done. Thank you, Bongo. I appreciate it. Never mind. There you go. Oh, halloumi is a fantastic show. Halloumi is a good show. Who said halloumi? Who said halloumi? Peppers, mushrooms, onions, skewers, asparagus, as we've mentioned, coleslaw, and halloumi. Urban Mammoth. That is a good list there. And hummus. Halloumi and hummus I've not had as a duo. Or was that... I assume in that you meant that together. I've not had them as a duo. Do you know what? I'm not actually... Like, halloumi's good. I just don't think I really like the texture. I don't think... Because Mrs. A1 loves halloumi. It's just not hugely my thing. We've gone 1-0 down inside 5 minutes again. Can't stand halloumi. Does your place do Italian sausages, Briv? No, not together. As another site. Right, okay. I was going to say, that seemed a strange one. I just want to build a portfolio of people I grow rather than buying people. Yeah, it's fair enough. It's fair enough, John. Terrible defending there. We go 1-0 down. The texture is great. I'm just not huge on it, Mad Or I'm not usually one that looks too bad with textures and things, but I just don't really like... like rubbery almost. You know, not it for me. Halloumi and hummus would go great together, to be honest. I don't leave my house much, to be fair. I prefer just staying in my house and alone, to be honest. That's fair enough, Matt. They're quite popular. Cheeky barbecue in Blackpool. Halloumi with sweet chili sauce is incredible. I think our food options are probably... I'm thinking, my idea of Blackpool is I want to get down there early. Probably have like a breakfast somewhere. Have a bit of breakfast. Go to the football and then park up in the Spoons. People can get food there. People can disappear to get food and see where the night takes us. That's my plan. Tomato sausage and pork sausages, best sellers. Can't make enough. Really? Okay. River, did your place do liver? I think it does all meats, Jack. Do you not get the halloumi at Gert Wings? I don't. I get the chicken combo. Mrs. A1 gets the full combo with the halloumi. I just get the extra chicken. Mr. Lime says, can't we just put all cheese in the bin? Oh, no, we can't say that. Cheese is good. John says, Blackpool ain't far from me. Well, that's where the A1 meetup's happening. Mrs. A1 got good taste in food. There was no need for the in-food bit, was there? There's no need for that. No need. Right, okay, we need to... do the drum? No, I'm not doing the drum on that one. I'm not doing the drum on that one, alright? Right, we need to wake up. We've been poor here again today. Put all cheese in the bin, yeah, and then we go dumpster diving. Sorry, and cats, right. Okay, okay. Cheese good? Maybe someone needs their head checked. Oh, no, I think most people would be back in cheese here. I think most people would be back in the cheese. Cheese is the best. Have it on most things. Cheese is S tier. There we go. Cho, can we make something happen? Texira! It's just wide. We've not been very good today. The performances, they started well today's stream, and they've kind of, whimpered towards poor. John says, is it, are you like signing autographs and wet t-shirts? That wasn't the plan, unless there's any desire for it. I'm now having second thoughts on Blackpool. Don't worry, it's not just going to be a cheese meetup. Ben loves a bit of cheese. Cheese is arguably the best food item. Oh my god, when we was doing tier lists, we should have done cheese types. It wouldn't have lasted very long though, would it? Is that there aren't that many. That says there's not many things where people will be allergic to something, but just eat it anyways and deal with the problems. Cheese is that. That is me, to a T. Matt says, don't like cheese to be honest, but I'm extremely fussy with food. Ben comes out of nowhere, he does indeed. Once again, you're going to be getting into the bedders among us. I am indeed. I am there on Sunday. I am there for it, 100%. There's loads. Yeah, there is. I'm always lurking, my friend. We know Lazy Ben's here. We know Lazy Ben's here. Right, we need to turn this around.
I want this man
to be no more. I will not be there for Among Us. You're not a fan of it, Brivit. You're not a fan. Right, we also, by the way, keep your eyes peeled, ladies and gentlemen, for the vote for this month's monthly mix-up. That will be in the Discord later this evening. I will be getting that going. Wouldn't be Lazy Ben if he was too active, would he? There you go. He's a great lad, that Lazy Ben. He is indeed. Matt is a real hero. There you go. Windrose. It'll be on the. It's going to be on the list. It's going to be on the list. Let's get the low crosses on. We need a much better second half here. But it says I was running on 2 hours sleep, 19 hours deep into to Josh's stream. Exactly, me too. Matt says better Sunday stream is no longer what the people want. It's just Windrose. I'm staying out of this. I'm staying out of this. To be fair, if it wasn't for a video edit, I'd be on it. There you go. 19 hours into a Josh's stream. Guys go wild. Right, brilliant. Okay. It's a Tuesday evening. Filthy-minded, the lot of you. Right, come on. We need something from Babbage here. We need to produce something. That's a great ball. Babbage, you got to finish this. He's lifted it over the keeper. It's a great finish from Alfie there. We're back in the game. Shea Lacey with the assist. It says, I still have no clue what Windrose is other than just a popular thing. So it's a pirate, like, survival game. That was a great ball from Lacey. Babbage just chips it over the keeper there. You love it. You love to see it. Shea to Bav, love it. There you go, Mr. Scotsman. It's working out. It's working out. Me betters and Nat are all loving it. I will be getting involved as well. Saturday again, Nata. Fingers crossed. Although I will only be able to tune in very, very quickly as I will be on my walk. Big walk, Saturday for sure. Love that, Nata. Love that. I will tune in when possible, but I don't know what the connectivity situation is going to be like on this walk, because it is in the middle of nowhere. Jack says, I ain't watching them. Right, brilliant. I'll miss Friday stream. There's no problem. No problem there, bro. What is it you're up to? Anything good? Ball across. Oh, we've got let off there. It was a good ball in. Up to anything nice? Burnley at home. Oh, love that. Of course it is. Cho's got injured. That's really bad news. That's really bad news. Oh, we don't want that. Sideline Steve's going to have to come on, but that is really, really bad news. Cho's been our standout performer. Oh, that's not good at all. My fantasy in the mud. Me too. Me too. That's my captain gone. Lawson's been injured this whole stream. What's it say he's done? It doesn't in game. It doesn't in game. We'll find out after. Right, sideline Steve, come on. Get on there and make a difference, though, lad. Come on. We really needed 3 points here today. Jack says, can you start this waffle stuff now? We've been playing too many games today, haven't we? Show their stream is over. Nothing to see here, folks. Go back to your lives. There you go. I think that's ruined quite a few people's fantasy there. I think that's ruined quite a few teams. I'm going to take... Why are they swapped, by the way? When did that happen? Why is... I don't know why that changed. Right, we're going to bring DeWitt on. Need my top back at work tomorrow? I am indeed. I am indeed, and I'm scared for it. Need Babbage and Palmer to step up? We do indeed. We do, big time. We do big time. Right, come on. Plenty of emails be waiting. There will, yeah. That'll be my morning going through that. Come on, let's grab a winner here. We need 3 points. I don't think we're getting another chance, unfortunately. No, it's back-to-back 1-1 draws. That does... It moves us up to third, but I'm guessing Hibs... Oh, no, did Hibs lose then? Yeah, Hibs lost to Celtic, so we are up to third. Okay, that could have been worse. That could have been worse. Results went our way. Time to rocket up fantasy. There you go. Ripley says, I want to check out Hightail for a survivally game, but honestly, I'm not spending a single cent until the Sports Card Expo is over. Then I can figure out what money to spend. Yeah, it sounds like... Wait and see what happens at the Expo, I reckon. Sounds like a good idea. Right, we need to get the points up for that. That moves us up to third. Then it's Hearts at home. That's always a tough one. Always a tough one. Let's rest our players. We forgot to last game. Hope Lawson should be back. Cho, it looks like a bad injury. It looks like a bad injury. What's he done? Oh, twisted ankle. Twisted ankle. That could be worse. He's going to be out. I mean, it's 11 days and 2 weeks. It's not ideal. It's not ideal at all. Not what you need. Ripley says, oh, Josh, I meant to tell you about a cute little game called Flock Around. I've heard about this. The bird watching game, isn't it? That just came out. It's a multiplayer and single player bird watching game. I played the demo and had a lot of fun with it. I've heard of this, Ripley. I've not given it a go. Sounds like it's made for me, pretty much. Sounds like it's been made for me. Right, let's get that uploaded there. Paste the screenshot. Fantasy, I'm doing it now. I'm doing it now. The Maddox says the FMT lads did it as a multi-stream. Yeah, I heard they did it. I've heard good things. Maybe I'll give it a go. Maybe we need to flock around and find out. Risky. Right, Babbage got a goal. Why is it saying Lacey got a goal? Lacey didn't get a goal. Lacey got an assist. Watching UCL tonight? I will indeed, yeah. Rip says it's like £2-3 probably. Just a cute little fun game. Sounds good to me. So he needs 2 more points, basically. So if I apply those points... What's that put him on to? Yeah, there you go. But if I give him 2 more points, 14. Who was man of the match? Was I'm assuming not us. No, it wasn't us. Says Lazy got an assist. Yeah, I know, but it read it as a goal, so I've just gave him the extra points. You were a stutter away from ruining your PG reputation. Hey, I know what I'm saying. Right, where's Fantasy looking now? Still me at the top. Still me at the top. I'm not sure how after that. I mean, I've got Bavage. So the Bavage goal saved me there, basically. Cutting the deficit here. Moving up there, Mr. Scotsman. Moving up. Right, Hearts at home. They're down in 9th, though. They're really struggling. They're really struggling so far this season. So we need to win the Edinburgh Derby here. We could really use winning the Edinburgh Derby. 3 points off the podium. There's plenty of time. We've still got a couple of games in us. Still got a couple of games. Yeah, Cho's really ruined this for us. Urban Mama says, top 5 all have Cho captain. Could be a swing if he's out for a game or 2. He's definitely out for at least one. When's the next one? 15th and 20th. He's out for 2 weeks. So what's that going to be? That's going to be 27th. Oh, he's out for 4 games. He's out for 4 games. So we won't be playing 4 games in today's stream, but he's out for a good 4 games. He won't be playing again today, that's for sure. We won't be seeing Cho again today, which is really, really unfortunate. Slowy, how are we? Good evening. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're having a good week, sir. How are we doing? I'm going to finish last. I probably still will now. How are we, Slowy? And what do we think for the weekend? Are we doing it? Are we doing it? A sellout at the county ground? Lawson set to return, he's saying. I mean, Lawson being back would be big. Fair enough, Slowy. Fair enough. Desiree Douay going to Liverpool for 230 million. Why the birds love me. I don't think you needed to follow up on that. I think we read between the lines on that one. What do we think for the weekend, Slowy? We making playoffs? Town don't do it? I'm with you. I'm with you, unfortunately. I'm with you. See, me and Slowy think the same. Agreed? Yeah. I think we... Do you know what? I reckon we draw. I reckon we draw. I reckon we'll get a draw. And then, obviously, that's not enough. That's what I'm predicting. I seen some bloke on Insta post a video saying his ideal lineup. Right, okay. What was it? Right, Cho's out, which is awful. He said Middlemass and Borland in the midfield. Right, okay. Yeah. Sideline Steve's going to have to start today. We'll get Lawson on the bench. I don't know what our assistant was on about. He's still not even in full training. So that's going to have to be the team. But I am going to... Has Middlemass played a minute? I don't remember it, if so. Right, we're going to go with that. Get the low crosses on. Hope that will make something happen. So are you going to make the trip? Yeah, chuck him in then. Good shout. Exactly. Exactly that. Right, let's get that off the screen. Who do we get? No, I'm going to leave Victorian. No, I'm not there. Come on then, we need a big result here. We need a big result in the Edinburgh Derby. We've had back-to-back poor performances. We need to beat Hearts here, big time. We need a good result. We need a good performance more than anything. We've been missing those all stream. Well, since Milan, really. Max Clayworth still captain there. He's been there for ages on this save. Come on. Easter Road's going to be rocking. My view stands that if Clark plays, we'll win. Okay. I hope you're right. I hope you're right. If not, then there's no point turning up. Is that just in general, or you mean for this game? Come on, then. We need to be better than we have done in recent games. Who else is playing each other today? Rangers playing Hibs, so that's good for us. Can't remember who else is around us. I mean, to be fair, Rangers have been struggling, but if Rangers win, that's really good for us, because Rangers can't catch us at the moment, and Hibs are obviously right by us. Let's grab a goal here, though. Teixeira! Oh, I don't know. That's not crept in. It's the post. I imagine I'll do both legs of playoffs. If. We're just nothing without Gav. It's a good shout. Both? Yeah, fair enough. Kilkenny, hell of a player. If I see Wright starting right back, I'm gonna... Yeah, I mean, Wright. I've long said the man can't defend. Celtic beating Ross County, Hibs beating Rangers. Rangers are really struggling this season. This is our chance at a third place finish. Unfortunately, we're deciding to be awful when we have the chance. As we go 1-0 down, Hearts take the lead. Third game in a row that we've gone behind. We've just been really poor at the moment. Performances are just not there. You reckon Hearts do it? I looked at them, like how the running goes on their split as well. I think they do. Jack says, don't see why Holloway starts a player who's bad at centre-back, let alone right-back over our actual right-back. I watched the Hibs game the other day. Hearts will hold on. I think so. I think how the games have fallen for him as well, I think it's favourable. Have we ever finished above fourth? Not to poo-poo your ability, I just genuinely... No, we had 2 fourth-place finishes and we were 5th last year. Last year I didn't win a single game in the Championship split. I think Hearts do it. I think so. Mr. P, how are we? How's you and the save going? I'm doing well. I'm a bit fragile after a long weekend on a stag do, Mr. P. The save, we're struggling performances-wise. How's Mr. P? Happy Tuesday. Hibs are a disgrace. Hearts run is pretty rough. Yeah, but I think because they all play each other, don't they? It's the Championship split. But I think how it works out, I think they could have got it closer to being over the line by the time they have to play their last 2. You seen the Ted Lasso trailer? I've not, Jack. Does it look good? Beating the Celtic Rangers stranglehold? Yeah, it's going to be rough. I mean, there hasn't been a non-Old Firm title in my save at all. It's only been Celtic and Rangers. And I think Rangers have only won 1. I think Celtic have won the rest since I've been managing at Edinburgh. We need to eventually win it. I just don't know when that's going to be. Ball across, sideline Steve with some room. Go on, have a go. Oh, it's at the post again. I can see how today's going to go. Yeah, looks decent. He's managing a women's team now. I had read that was going to be the case. I haven't seen the trailer, though. When's it out? Do we know? SP says, not bad. Cheers. Currently in season 4 as Sampdoria and fighting for the European spots. Love that. How's the first 3 seasons gone? Has there been any silverware? How's it going? Hopefully by FM27. Yeah, I'm not sure. Never seen Ted Lasso. Brivet, you'll like it. It's very, very good. Also, I was very proud to hear the shout out I got on the pod. There you go, Jack. There you go. Right. You want me to send the trailer in Discord? Stick it in there, Jack. 100%. Mr. Scotsman says, think we get this FM26 World Cup mode? I think it's fair to assume. I saw someone saying that when the full squads come out, which is end of May, I believe, that they'd have like the proper World Cup squads in it. I think that could be fair. Why Chuck got a shout out? There was we spoke about the 24-hour stream and speaking about people who stayed up the whole time. So I mentioned Jack and Bedders who were there for it. Yeah, I was on the Football Manager Therapy podcast, like FMT Football Manager Therapy on YouTube. It's on Spotify and stuff as well. But yeah, I was on it a week or so ago, a couple of weeks ago. Staying at the whole stream, basically, will do. Mr. Scott said you would hope they're going full on into FM27 now. Yeah, you'd hope so. Mr. P says season 1 rebuilding in Serie B, season 2 won Serie B, season 3 finished 14th, and now going for Europe. Look at this, Mr. P. I need a bit of what you're feeding them. Well, they'll regret that. Brilliant. Right, let's get this on higher. Let's go positive because we've been poor. 27 can't be any worse than this. See, I've really liked this year's game. Chuffster got you on and then he vanished.
It can't go on like this,
have you not seen Chuffster, Slowy? So he popped up on a TikTok advert for me. Any chance of the cat? No, Mrs. A1's home now, so no. FM26 is a really good game. I agree. So Slowy, he popped up on a TikTok advert for me. He has 1.27 million subscribers on YouTube. He has 1.27 million subscribers on YouTube now. I remember he streamed FIFA, right? He can't still be going, can he? He's got over 1 million subscribers. Doing what? It's more like football stuff now. Bit of FIFA, but it's mainly football videos. I remember he streamed FIFA. Yeah, he was a FIFA streamer, Mr. Scotsman. So I used to stream FIFA a while back, and I was on a YouTube video of his. Chuffsters. Yeah. Over 1.2 million. FIFA Jenga bloke. Yeah. Wait, what did he do? I was on a video of his a long time back. He used to stream FIFA, but now he's like changed up. I hadn't seen him in ages, and he's got 1.2 million subscribers. So that guy's making some money. That guy's making some money. He gets ridiculous views. He gets crazy. So I don't mean to take the credit, but all started with me. I'm off to have a look at what's he called now? Chuffsters still. It's Chuffsters on YouTube. View button, haven't it? Can I still find it? I don't think you'd find my video. I think with 1.2 million subscribers, you delete any sort of link to me. I think at that point you cut your ties. What was the video? It was a game show, wasn't it? And I can't remember what it was now. It wasn't Tenable. I can't remember what the game show. It was like a mix on a game show, wasn't it? And I can't remember what it was. Did you ever come in here? Probably FIFA Jenga. I don't think it was Jenga. He did come in. Yeah. No, it wasn't Jenga. Never forget where you come from. That wasn't Jenga. Bingo. No, it was like a TV show. The Price is FIFA. No, that wasn't it. It was a play on a TV show. It was Countdown. It was Countdown. I'm sure it was Countdown. You used to have them all in here. There you go. FIFA Fortunes. No, I think it was Countdown, wasn't it? Buckley in goal on pro clubs. Is he followed? I'd assume not now. I'd assume not. I don't think he streams anymore. He's just all in on YouTube. Palace News. Welcome back. Oh, fair enough. Yeah. No, he's been following for 5 years. There you go. 1.2 million subscribers on YouTube. Followed me for 5 years. It's getting pretty thin up here, gentlemen. Right. Let's get Feathers on, I reckon. What have I missed? Terrible performances. Actually, I'm going to take... Nah, Palmer's been good today. What a legend. He gets plenty of you. Nah, Brivet, he'll be making some serious cash. He'll be making some serious cash. I don't know what else to change here, but we need to change something because it's not working. I used to watch him, no longer. Fair enough. You missed Cho. Yeah, Cho's out for a while. Right, Feathers, get on and make a difference, please. Did I miss Roaring 20s? It's not played, no. It's not played. I mean, there's a lot of songs won't play. We've got a lot of songs on this playlist, so not every song will play every stream. Tobias with some room. Can we get a ball across? Why are we going backwards? Tobias again. Ball across. Lacey, come on. Let's go. Mr. Scotsman's flying up this fantasy table. Lacey grabbing the goal. Cho was RKO by Rangers. Whenever anyone says, what did I miss? That's the first thing that comes to my mind. There you go. Is More Chuff channel has 1.34 million subs. Tobias to Lacey. There you go. So on your playlist, I see we can add a tune. How about removing one? We can't do that, does Mana? I was speaking how bad I'm doing. I'm still subbed, actually. Love that, Jack. He's a really nice bloke. He was, because I was a lot smaller than him creator-wise when he had me on the channel, and he was, yeah, really lovely bloke. Time to send it for the winner. Fingers crossed. Why would his More channel have more? Suspicious that? I'm going to guess, I don't know, different content? I don't know. I don't know what he does on it. I'm going to get Simic on for these last few. I'm going to get him as a target forward. We're going to go direct. Whipped crosses. Early crosses. More chuff is FIFA? Right, okay. He has deleted that video. If it was going to be anywhere, then it sounds like it'd be on more chuff. But yeah, I'd assume he's deleted it. Why would you? Yeah, you know what I mean. If you're racking in big bucks and getting lots of views, you probably only want the good videos on there. And I'm not sure I produce a good video. For someone's game show, you know, I don't know. It's grind out free 3,500 points. What's that for on FIFA? Is this or? Oh, to add another song. Right, I'm with you. Sorry, I don't know why I thought because we were talking about FIFA. Right, I don't think we can make many other changes. You can make a difference though, Rocco. Come on. Who else was on the game show? Some good names. I know Rocco was definitely on it. It would have been like Capgun Tom. I can't remember who else was about at the time. That is adding a song to the playlist. It says, how did you find him again? So where I used to stream FIFA, I just used to know some other streamers and stuff. Used to be in his stream and things. He raided me a couple of times. And then I think he had someone drop out of recording and he messaged me and said if I wanted to do it that evening. VidIQ reckons he earns 25k from his Chuffsters channel. I wouldn't be surprised with the amount of views. Good enough for us Muppets. Love that, Desmana. A month, yeah, I know. No, I mean re-find him. Oh, sorry, just on TikTok, literally, I was scrolling through and he was doing an advert for playing like, it's like a ref simulator game. And I was like, I know that bloke. Remembered who it was, and then I looked up on YouTube and he's flying. Shy FX, Shake Your Body. Some massive names and you. Right, brilliant. What on who? Right, okay. Let me get that. Shy FX. And what is it? Shake Your Body. Is this isn't a silly suggestion though, is it? Convincing Sports Rovers. This isn't a silly one, is it? Palace News is saying it is. Bet 2p, right. Mr. Benders, is this a genuine one? No, it's not. It's genuine, right, okay. Add to playlist, stream. Shake Your Body original mix. Shy FX, T-Power and DI. Does that sound right? Does that sound right? You don't know Shy FX? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I know that. Well, I don't listen to him. Or them. He sports Bristol Rovers. I don't know myself. I haven't heard it. If anyone watched Soccer AM, they should know. Oh, okay. It's the Skill School tune? Right, brilliant. Okay, right, let's get that on, as always. I think this is... Let's hope it's the right one. Okay, I know it straight away. It's genuine. Something someone would say, making you play... Yeah, I know. I wanted to add Cho 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 by Tim Godfrey, but then I listened to it, and that's awful. Thought so. Right, okay. We've got 10 minutes. We need a winner here. Come on. Come on, we need this. Rangers have turned it around, though. They're beating Hibs 4-3. That's really good for us. But we really could do with a winner. Show your flex. Yeah. Come on, then. Little Jack with some room. Lacey's got some space in the box. He's just whipped it wide. How many games you won today? 2. And drawn 3. I don't think we've lost today yet. We just keep drawing, unfortunately. That's going to be it. That was the chance. Lacey, yeah. Do you mind if I quickly self-plug? Mad Hatter, you do what you got to do. We got a shout out going for Mad Hatter. If you're not already, give the man a follow. Give the man a follow. New to streaming. And we'll be going live right after this stream. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Get him gone. Get him gone. Well, make sure to drop a follow because there will be a live going up straight after this. So get over there. And if you're on in time... I think you know where we'd be sending our wonderful people. Serbian Mafioso, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing fantastically well. How are we? I hope you've had a good start to your week. Playing? Playing what, Jack? Playing what? Oh, what? What's he playing? I'm assuming Windrose. Who's walking the plank tonight? There you go. One of those days. All buying tonight, aren't we? Getting ready for the PSG buy-in. Love that. Who do we think's winning? Who do we think's winning? That's 3 1-1 draws in a row. Kilmarnock have jumped above us. Still a point ahead of Hibs. It's really, really poor. Oh, because Rangers... Hibs equalised, so it was 4-4 in the end. That's unfortunate. Serbian says, I think both deserve it, but maybe Bayern. I'd say Bayern. Bayern win all day long. I think Bayern. Mr. B says, defo want to see that stream. We'd make Bongo walk the plank, but he'd fall off. Oh. 45 behind and 7th. Watch me fly up here. There you go. Right, let's get those points in. We're going to have time for one more game. Can I see your stream? Harry Kane lifting the Champions League and then lifting the World Cup straight after. What do you mean, can you see my stream? I don't know what you mean, Jet. Right, another 1-1 draw. Another 1-1 draw is really, really poor. Right, that'll do it. Let's get those. Let's get those and get those onto fantasy. Paste the screenshot, read the stats. Nah, it's McTominay lifting it. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Right, we've got time for one more game, and we've got European action. Apoel. Akis, how are we? What a first season I've just finished. Started unemployed, got offered the Queen of the South job, sitting 9th in League One, only lost 2 games and managed to nip into 4th on the last day. Beat Ayr and Inverness in the playoffs to make it to the Championship. Love that, Akis. How are we doing? Happy Tuesday. Sounds like Football Manager's going very, very well, but how are you doing? I hope you've had a good start to your week. I've not seen the Michael Jackson film, Slowy. I've heard it's dreadful. Mr. Scotsman says Scotland just as likely to win it as England, to be honest. I'm biased. Only thing McTominay is lifting is his ego. Remember Oakelfish? I don't know what that is, Bridget. Wait, no, ignore me. Thought you went to everything. I've been really, really slacking with the cinema. I've not gone at all recently. Last thing I saw was, I think, that prison film I went to. Only because England have 0 chance. Harsh and not true. We got an assist for... So who got the goal? Tobias. No, Tobias got the assist. Why is it giving an assist to Lacey? It's not... Oh, I'll tell you why. I'm not doing the whole thing, am I? It's the problem. If I do that, I'm going to read it. That's my fault. My fault, ladies and gentlemen. New Mario film's amazing. Share. Yeah, so let's just read that. It's because I wasn't putting the top. Old FIFA content creator? I don't know the name. Remember the Mind Goblin? Oh, I've not yet. My bad. Shea, yeah, I agree that England, no hope. Urban Mama says need to get to the cinema this week. They've re-released Fight Club for its 25th anniversary. Do you know what's something everyone will have a pop at me for? I've never seen it. Yeah, fair enough, Ripley. Fair enough. I'll give you that. Who got man of the match? It is Lacey as well. It is Lacey. Right, let's apply those points. There we go. Never heard of it, never seen it. What's that, Fight Club? Yeah, no, I've not seen it. I know it's a classic. It's a classic. Right, let's have a look at fantasy. How am I still top? I don't understand. I guess it's because no one at the top's getting points, but Flying Scotsman is flying up that table. Flying up the table. It's not updated? It is. It is. We just didn't get any points. 45 gap down to 22. Swear that's not updated. I'm still on 88. Yeah, but what would you have had, Brevet? Who did you have? You have Sasquatch, you got nothing. Texura got nothing. Babbage got nothing. Cho didn't play. Yeah. I went from 45 to 68. It has. Yeah. We just didn't get any points, mate. Because I stayed the same on 90. Jack, you have Little Jack, nothing. Scott, nothing. Steve, nothing. Cho, nothing. Yeah, it's right. We just didn't get any points. Fight Club's a must-see. It's on my list. It is on my list. Reckon we should make changes? What do you mean? Edinburgh City board provide cash injection. Lawson's back in... Oh my god, Top Gun is back in cinema as well. What, original or Maverick? Rigged this? I didn't get any points either. Spent 800k and we're still 3 million in debt. Brilliant. Both? I loved Maverick. Original was obviously the original, but Maverick was fantastic. I saw that multiple times in the cinema. In the season-long one, can you change captain? Original Top Guns Elite? It's a good question, Brivet. I don't know. If you win again, I'm boycotting. Original in the cinema could be unreal. But then also the same about Brivet. Mr. Scotsman says, if we had the exact same fantasy points in the last game, I'll win by 1. So you say there's a chance. There we go. Right, let's get into this game. We've got Apoel. We need to be better than we have been. Because we've been really, really poor. We've been really poor in these last few games. Well, 3 1-1 draws in a row is not what you want to see. Not at all. Is Maverick new? That was the newer one, yeah. Top Gun Maverick was, it's got to be a couple years ago now, isn't it? Ambedders. Time to fire up the form then. We need it. We need it. We had a fantastic start to Europe. We beat AC Milan. We need to keep going. Maverick's class. Don't think I've seen that. It's well worth a watch. Very, very good film. And you don't have to have seen the original. It has references and stuff, but you'd enjoy it without seeing the original as well. If you haven't. You could definitely enjoy it without seeing the original. Right. Big game. Last game of the stream. We've got Apoel in Europe. I'll add it to the list too. Fair enough, Jack. Tom Cruise is also a looker. Right, okay. Right, Crosby's not registered. Nicholas is back from injury. Cho is still injured, but Lawson's back. Oh, see, the thing is, he can play 75, so we'll start Lacey. Actually, I'll tell you what. I'm going to go like that. Lacey's going to move up to strike, and we'll bring Lawson straight in. Am I wrong, though? Probably not. Megan Fox in Transformers. What about her? Right. Texera in centre mid. Palmer in there. Do you know what? I'm going to do this today. I'm going to move Texera back there, and I'm going to start Feathers today. Am I? No, I'm not. I've changed my mind instantly. Palmer's been class. Although, actually, they look better there. I'm going to go there. Yeah, I'm going Top Gun. The one rule of Unk Club is you can't remember what Unk Club is. Where's my cuppa? That was the obsession when I was at school. Yeah, I'm going Top Gun. Love that, Slowy. Outrageous, Jet. Right, we're going to go with that. I am going to go positive here. I'm going to go positive. I know we're away in... Well, it's Greece? Cyprus. I'm going positive, though. I think we need to go after this game because we've been really, really poor. We're going to give it a save. Should win this. Should have beat Hearts. They're struggling down the bottom. We need a positive result, though. We really do. I wanna get somewhere in Europe this season. I think Conference League's a good chance for us to get deeper to a European competition. We had a chance at a quarter-final. Promise them a beach holiday in Cyprus if they beat them. There you go. We'll get a number off one of the players for a decent resort, and we'll all head there if we win. Right, we've gone positive. We're not just going to sit balanced today. We're going to try and go after this game. We should be the better team here. We really should. We completely outclassed AC Milan. I'd like to think we should be the better side against Apoel. AC Milan game was at home, but then we've been struggling in the league at home. It doesn't really seem to matter where we are. We just haven't been producing the performances we've been used to. An early goal would settle some nerves. We've gone behind in our last 3 games. They've all finished 1-1. If we could take the lead in one, that'd be lovely. Forgot what that feels like. We haven't led a game in the last 3 games. Bit like Town then, not a bad shout. Yeah, second half team. Luke says, sorry, my mate. I had to take the dog out. How's the save going, you handsome man? Luke, it's a pleasure to have you in as always, and not just because you're buttering me up with the compliments. Saves stalled a little bit. Lacey with some room there. We started very, very well. We won our first 2 games, including a win against AC Milan in Europe, and then we've just drawn our last 3 games 1-1, and we've had some poor performances. And as Apoel go through here, and we go 1-0 down again. We can't buy a good performance at the moment, Luke. Ironic. There you go. The goal has been awarded. We go 1-0 down again. So it's a shame you're not doing the NHL highlights anymore. Playoffs in full swing. How's it going as well? How's it going?
One like this, can it?
Every game at the moment. It can. Every game at the moment. I don't want to see the highlight. Get it out of my face. It's no real surprise as well. We've been struggling since Cho's got injured. Jack said, Slowly, did Swindon win in the ice hockey ages ago? What, that he went to? Solanke out for the season. Wow, what, Simmons and Solanke? Yeah, and we're only round 1. How long is Cho out for? Probably about week and a half more, but that's like 2 or 3 more games. It's not good. Grade 2 hamstring, wow. So it says Penguins were 3-0 down to Flyers, pulled it back to 3-2 now, best of 7s. Whatever that means, that's not good. That's not good. Stats look in our favour, but again, we find ourselves behind. I want a much better display. I'm not saying you've been unlucky, because we're not doing well enough. Speed this up. We've got the low crosses on. Swindon won the league, lost in the semis in the playoff. Oh, really? Luke says, my save file is corrupt, so I'm having to do a lot of work to get back to speed. Only lost about 3 months of work, but disappointed. Yeah, but that's still, it doesn't matter how much. Just losing any's frustrating, isn't it? Sorry to hear that, Luke. Grade 3 is the worst, I want to say. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. Right, can we please grab a goal? That sucks losing the save. Big time. Big time. Right, half an hour here and we're still yet to see a good chance for us. Hopefully we can win this back. My mate tore his ligament in his ankle a couple of weeks ago. Oh, that's painful. Not that it's relevant. Well, I mean, we were talking about injuries. Oh, we've gone in for it but missed it. Oh, and they're in again.
Thanks for subscribing.
It's 2-0. Slowy, thank you very much for resubscribing with Prime. Renewing the season to get 20 months. Slowy, absolute hero. Thank you very much. 2-0 down to Apoel here. 2-0 down. Nightmare, guys. We move. It is a nightmare. As is our form at the moment. I'm going to have to go more direct. Slowy, thanks again. Renewing the season to get absolute hero. We need to change things. More direct. We'll go with that. We'll go attacking. Big fan of the Prime coverage of the Champions League. It isn't bad as it's grown on me, actually, because I didn't like it at first. We're going to bring Sideline Steve on. I do find it funny how you're 31 calling a sub a season ticket. I don't see what my age is relevant to that. It makes it a little bit different. I tried to make it a little bit different. Exclamation mark season tickets. Or ST, I think it is. Season tickets, something like that. Get Rocco on, he's been poor as well. Just a bit funny. Urban says, well, apologies, ever since I turned up, we've drawn or lost. I go, no, Mammoth, I think it's more on me than it is you. I think it's more on me. Speaking of season tickets. Get out there and make a difference, please. Lacey off, well, our only guy performing the last few games. I know, but we need something to change. We need something to change. Early bird price at $4.50. They are mental. Something needs to change, though. D-boys here. How are we? Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing very, very well. Because I'm not on Football Manager. How are we, Dan? I hope you're doing very, very well. Hope we're all well. I'm doing good. I'm a little bit fragile after a long weekend on a stag do. Football Manager's not going well. We're in a terrible run of form. How are you, though? Yeah, all good. I'm glad to hear it. For potential League 2 footballers, mental. Yeah, 450 is early board. Early board. Take Lawson off. No, Lawson's better on that side, though, because he can actually play something mid. We got a chance here. Lawson, can he get a ball across? Palmer with some space. It's just not going to be our day. 450. If I go to every home game, I'd only pay 322 maximum. We're just not going to put this ball in the net, are we? I was going to ask, how was Bendom? Heavy. Heavy is the word I'd use for it. But as a place, what I saw of it is Butlins with Sun. We need the 3 points. We do indeed. We do indeed. It's not going to happen here. It's not going to happen. We've been poor again. We've been poor again. Smith's going to come on. No, Jack, I didn't. No. Owner's greedy. Felt more English than Swindon. There was lots of English accents. How was Bendom? I don't remember. Valid. Which would you rather do again? Benidorm with a 24-hour stream? Right now, 24-hour stream, yeah. Do you know what? How I feel right now, I'd probably start one right now, then go back at the moment. Still a bit fragile. Still a little bit fragile. 450 for season tickets is insane. That's like over 800 Canadian dollars. Prove it. Was the food good? Yeah. Some places were. Some places were. It was just a lot of British calves, to be honest. It was, yeah, there wasn't much Spanish food knocking about, believe it or not. Full English? I did have a full English every day. When in Spain and all that. When in Spain. Someone clip that. All I had was right now. 24-hour stream. Sounds like a statement of intent. Mrs. A won't be furious. Calves? Are you getting into the calves? None of that. Basically in London then. I think you'd probably find more like diverse cuisine in London than you would in Benidorm. Well, I'm saying this. I saw very limited of it. I'm talking like on the strip. It was yeah. We've been terrible here in Cyprus. No trip to Cyprus for the Edinburgh boys. Did you get churros? No, I didn't. No, why churros? Is that a mad kick clash or is it me? I don't think it was too bad. I don't think it was too bad. We weren't good enough. I'm not going to say that was unlucky. That was terrible. They're Spanish. Well, churros were Mexican, weren't they? Why would you get churros in Benny? Yeah, I feel like they're Mexican, aren't they? Churros? Are they not? Think they are Spanish? Where are churros from? Spain. Fair enough. Good shout. Fair enough. Didn't know that. Simic vows to end the gold drought. Well, yeah, I could do with that. We are terrible. That was our first loss to the stream, though. But, I mean, 3... Oh, no, we lost in the quarterfinal. What am I on about? Yeah. What am I on about? So we started with 2. We lost in the quarterfinal. We drew 3 in a row. So it's 5 without a win. Do me a favour, please. Still, though, why would you get churros on a stag do? Yeah, I didn't. I did have a Magnum. I don't know what the relevance of that was. That's really, really poor, though. So we're down to 4th in the league. What's that done for us in the Conference League? Dropped us down to 17th. Eesh, not ideal. Round of churros with a chocky dip. I'd be keen. There you go. Right, well, I know what I'm getting you in Slough. Type 67 into Google. I'm not going to at the moment, Jack. Anyway, I've got to finish the stream. I know Mrs. A1 is waiting to go on our evening walk, and I said I wouldn't be late. Right, so that is going to be it for today. Let's jump over to the other screen. Let's see who's around for a raid. I'm just going to save the game, even though it's gone dreadfully, and I'd really rather not. But we are going to do that. Who won fantasy? Good shout. Oh, we need to do those points quick. Hang on. Let me jump back over to that. I forgot. So I'm getting a kiwi and some churros. Feel I need to get you a gift as well. I'm not sure if you'd call it a gift. I'm not sure if what I'm getting is a gift. Oops, close without saving. Oh no. Oh no. I don't think there's any points in that game, is there? No, there's no points anyway. So I won fantasy. I won fantasy, but I'll stick it in the Discord anyway. I'll stick it in the Discord. Shark. Oh no, rigged it again. The mama says, once bought an entire pizza in my drunken state on a stag do, put it under my pillow for safekeeping, not in box, was a pleasant but messy breakfast surprise. That is outrageous. Shay got 23, so I win. Luke says, thanks for the stream, mate. Catch you in a week. Had a bottle jack. Gonna ban you. Right, let's see who's around for a raid. Who is online? I don't know if Mad At has gone live yet. If he has, we are going to jump over there. Is Mad At on? Is Mad At on? He is indeed. Much love, Josh. Thanks for the stream, buddy. D-Boy, I appreciate you stopping by as always. I hope all is well. And I very much enjoyed the most recent song. It has made its way onto the playlist as always. We enjoyed it earlier. But we are going to go and see our good friend Mad Atta, who is new to streaming. So let's jump over there. He's playing Windrose, I assume, with Bongo and Bedders. So let's go over there and give the man a follow if you're not already. But let's go all be wonderful as you all are to me. I can't lie, I've felt fragile today. It's been a bit of a struggle, but you wonderful people have got me through it. So thank you very much for that. We will be going again on Thursday. So it's just the 3 streams this week because there won't be a Saturday stream as I've got the charity walk. But we will be back on Thursday for more Football Manager action. If you haven't already, I would appreciate you checking out the videos over on YouTube, on my channel, and on the Sort It Out SI channel, as I was rather fuzzy-headed and I forgot to promote them over the weekend. So, I'd appreciate you checking those out. But a massive thank you for the new follows today, and a huge thank you to Slowy, to Mada, to Jack, to Ben, and to Benny, all for the resubs. I very much appreciate it. Also to Killerbod Dad and to Ripley for the bits. I appreciate your generosity. As always, it is greatly appreciated. So, I hope you all enjoy the football. I hope you have a fantastic evening today and tomorrow, and I hope to see you again on Thursday. Thank you, everyone. I'll catch you next time.